Put it back how it was.
Oh, it's showing you?
Yeah, flip the camera.
Oh, bad.
Is it on?
Yeah, you're on.
Alright.
Shalom. First off, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's Son, the Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We want to give double honors to our apostles and to our elders, a great millstone, who we all learn the truth from, and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect. You brothers that are out there in the highways pushing His word, in season and out of season, pushing His word in truth and sincerity. Okay? Now the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, allowed us to be out here another week to teach His word, to warn His people, and to reel in His hopeful elect. Because it's all about the elect. Okay? That's who Yahweh Shai is coming back to save.
That's right.
Okay, He's only coming back to save His elect. The elect, which consists of 12,000 out of each tribe. There's 12 tribes, which 12 times 12 is what? 144,000. All right, but for those that are not the elect, you're going to perish. All right? We're going to start that off with Zechariah 13 and 8.
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Right, 2/3 in that land that is referring to is the land of America.
That's right.
2/3 of our people here in America, which is equivalent to 66.6% of our people, of your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, Seminole Indians, all right, you're going to be cut off and die.
That's right.
Okay, while the third, which represents the 1/3 in which the elect is whom the Lord is coming for, man. All right, but you 2/3, the Lord got judgment that He's going to bring, all right, as a form of punishment.
That's right.
Okay, because if you go into the history, when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, okay, and brought all of our people out of Egypt, He saved all of our people, and look at how much trouble that our people gave Moses, how our people gave the Lord,
Yeah,
all right?
murmuring,
Right,
talking shit.
even to the point where they were about to enter into the promised land.
Yep.
Okay, the Lord had to bring them back where they had to stay in the wilderness for 40 more years, man. All right, because of their unbelief. All right, so this time the Lord, He's only coming to save His elect, the ones that are rendering their minds, repenting, the ones that they're trying to do the right thing in truth and sincerity, man.
Yeah,
All right, the rest of His people, the Lord is going to bring all sorts of different types of judgments. Okay,
Right.
we're gonna get into that.
Let me get the scripture out. Because the scriptures say, I believe it was Paul in Romans 11th chapter, it said all Israel going to be saved, right? Now somebody will hear that and hear what you're saying, and it'll sound like a contradiction. Nah. All Israel is going to be saved because the ones of you jakes that died now, you're going to come back in reincarnation in the kingdom.
Right.
You know, that's how you're going to make it, through the loins of the elect, you know, coming back in the flesh in the kingdom. But to back your point up, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 20. It says, and He said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. Okay? So that's the biggest problem that the Lord had with our people in the wilderness, the lack of faith and the lack of fear. Okay?
And faith is a main ingredient that pleases Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yep. And
Okay.
it's a package. Faith and fear is a package.
You have a whole chapter of that's based on faith.
Yep.
Or Hebrews 11, the 11th chapter. Okay?
I got some.
You got some?
Yeah, Isaiah chapter 4, verse 3. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Right, and that's the elect. All right, read that one more time.
Isaiah 4 and 3. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion.
Right, left in Zion. Okay, because a lot of our people, the Lord's about to do a number, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, the Lord, 66.6% of people there's a lot of people compared to those that are gonna make it. That's why you have scriptures in 2nd Ezra 9 that says that there's gonna be many, there's gonna be few that are gonna be saved, and many people are gonna perish. Man.
Like a wave to a drop.
Right,
man.
man.
A drop to a wave.
That's a small. The amount of people that are gonna be saved is a small amount compared to those that are gonna die here, man.
It's gonna appear as if the Lord ain't gonna save nobody.
That's right.
See, but the thing is, the ones that the Lord is gonna save, He has given us that hope. You know, to where we know who's gonna be saved. We know the elect is gonna be saved, but everyone doesn't know that. You know, that's one of the mysteries.
Yeah. Yahweh said, when He comes, shall He find
Faith on the earth.
faith on earth.
And He will. I got one to back that up.
Oh, yeah, go
Hey, because what's coming, a lot of people are going to stop believing in God, man. A lot of people want to stop believing in the higher power because they're going to call upon the Most High. The Most High is not going to save them.
Well, really, they already don't believe, bro.
Yeah, right?
Because if you really believed in the Most High, you would align yourself with His word. You know, you would fear the Lord. You know, most of our people just talk a good one. You know.
Yeah. Lip service.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 4 and verse.
Salak, I was gonna say too. You mentioned Jake dying. Isaiah 65th chapter says that you are numbered to the sword.
Yeah.
You know, so you're gonna catch it somewhere somehow out here, man. You know. Go ahead.
Isaiah 4 and verse 3, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem."
There you go, brother.
You want to get your precept, Isaiah?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 1 and 9. It says, "Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah."
Yeah, now what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? They got completely, the land got completely destroyed. And everyone in it except Lot and his 2 daughters.
Yep.
You even had Lot's wife that got delivered as well, but she didn't listen. She turned back, and she got turned into a pillar of salt, man.
Right.
All right?
She lacked faith and she lacked fear, because here it is, the Lord has an angel sit unto your ass, your black ass, speaking to her, and the angel said, "Look, don't look back. No matter what, don't look back." Her ass ain't had no fear. She looked back.
Yeah, that's after the angel grabbed Lot and his family and teleported him out of the
He
city.
was lingering.
Yeah.
The scriptures say he lingered.
Why
You know, it was probably her ass.
Yeah.
She
would-
probably didn't want to leave. You know, he probably like, "Come on, girl, let's go, man." Angel said, "Come on, man, let's do this."
Why is she the one?
She didn't want to give him those possessions.
Yeah, you know?
Right.
You know?
She was probably trying to get possessions to carry with her. You know,
Yeah, women are.
Hey, look. When the Lord delivers his elect this time, the elect, the only thing they're living with is the spirit, not even his flesh.
That's it.
That's why Paul said all the works, no, I think it was Peter, all the works they're in shall be burnt up, man.
Yep.
So everything that you work for, your car, your house, all right, everything can be burnt up here, man. So what's the point of trying to save everything? We're not going to have a suitcase with us when the Lord comes. Fine, the Lord's here.
Nah,
Nah,
even
man.
these bodies, bro.
Nah, once we get beamed up, the Lord is going to change our bodies, man.
Yep.
He's going to need to.
I was gonna say, bro, Lot had great substance.
Yep.
Cause remember, what happened? I'm asking you, brother. You know we gotta quiz you. What happened between Lot and Abraham? Well, let me ask you this: how did Lot end up in Sodom? Damn.
Let's get that. Let's get that.
Yeah, let's get that, man.
Lot-
Because to prove that Lot had substance, all right, and Abraham had great substance. To tell you, the scriptures tell you that their servants begin to clash, basically to argue between each other, and then Abraham told Lot, you know, pick a lot of land, and you know, he ended up in over there in Sodom amongst them 5 cities, man.
Genesis 13.
You gotta know that history, man. You gotta get into it. This is our heritage, man. Okay? Cause
Yeah, 13.
hey, these damn Edomite Christians, they think that when they read the book, they put themselves there. So you ask an Edomite Christian about it, they gonna tell you about it as if it was them. Nah, it was us. So we should know all of this, man. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 13 and 1. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had. And Abram was very rich in cattle and silver and in gold.
Beautiful. That's the true riches, man. The substance.
Yeah.
Okay?
And Abraham, before his name was changed to Abraham, means father exalted.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Verse 3, and he went on his journeys from the south even to Beth-el, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Beth-el and
You said Bethel?
Bethel, Slack.
Oh, Bethel, okay.
And Ahai, is that how you pronounce it?
Where you at, bro?
How you pronounce it word? Ahai?
Ha'ai?
No, Ahai.
Ha'ai.
Ha'ai, unto the place of the altar which he had made there at the first. And there Abraham called on the name of the Lord.
Uh-oh. Abraham called on the name of the Lord.
Yo.
Do you know? And you know he didn't call on no God, no Jesus. It's all caps, right?
Yeah, bro. It's
Yahweh.
like it's a pattern. Like if you follow the Lord, He's gonna give you the name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And it says, unto the place of the altar which he had made there at the first, and there Abram called on the name of the Lord. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents.
Now, Lot was an Israelite.
Yeah, now,
Go ahead.
now, like flocks, herds, and tents. And they also had servants. Shows that they had great riches.
Substance.
Because in today's time, people they'll look at your clothing, how much cars, your house. You can tell how much money you have. In the ancient world, you look at their cattle, their substance, the servants,
Just
okay,
like
the land.
Just like Nabal, right? Nabal had substance. He had servants.
Yup. He was very rich.
Yeah, he was very rich. You know? Hey, we're gonna have servants.
Forever, for eternity, man.
Yeah. Cause you need slaves to tend to your shit,
Yeah.
tend to your cattle, you know.
Can't do everything like in today's time. You gotta do everything. You gotta clean your house. You gotta, do all the work around your house.
Well, people
by
have
yourself.
people have maids.
Right.
Like my woman's mom, she has a maid that comes every week, cleans her house for her. You know.
Yeah. He saw that living in these mansions. They have nannies and a caregiver.
Yeah.
People that clean the house, watch over the kids. Most of these Edomite kids, they're never really raised around their parents.
Right.
It's mostly the nanny. That's why you see a lot of them Edomite kids disrespecting their parents, kill their parents.
They call their parents by their first name.
Right, because they're never around them, man.
Y'all used to watch that show. Y'all probably too young. Y'all remember Bam Margera? Damn. He was a skateboarder, man. He had an MTV show. You remember Bam Margera? Jackass?
Yeah.
Now he used to call I believe his father was Phil and his mother was April. That's how he would address him. No mom, no dad, just Phil and April. That's Esau though, you know?
When you call it, I've seen his videos, when you call a teacher by their first name, they get mad.
They get mad.
They get disrespected. You're supposed to call him Mr. or Mrs.
Are you talking about the little TikTok joint?
Yeah.
That shit disrespectful,
Same
man.
thing with your parents.
Yeah.
Father or mother.
Even a doctor, if you don't call a person a doctor, you know what I mean? If you don't put that doctor in front of it, you know?
Or even an officer. You get
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
over,
Oh, yeah.
Sir, excuse me, sir, or yes, sir, or yes, officer, or something
Right.
like that, Go ahead.
Verse 5. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together.
See, their
Man.
substance was great. And that's going back to that point, dealing with Lot's woman. You know?
Yep.
He had a lot, you know? She probably was comfortable. Women like to be comfortable, man.
Hey, same thing with Job. His
Same
wife.
thing with Job.
Job had a lot of substance,
Yep.
but when the Lord was chastising and testing Job, he started losing those things.
Yep.
And even his woman was trying to come up against him.
Yep.
You should just curse the Most High and die.
You know that Satan hopped on her.
Yeah, that was
Because Satan was doing,
Yeah.
he was doing his whole thing with Job.
What was the point of Satan? What was that bet that he made with the Most High? That he would curse him. So Satan was taking away his substance and jumping on his wife to make him say certain things like that,
So we gotta take that. We gotta take that living example.
You're right.
Because this book is alive, man.
Yes.
We gotta take those living examples and apply it to our lives. So when your woman being a fucking demon, don't be shocked,
Yeah, you got. That's something I tell myself. You gotta know when it's Satan, man.
Yeah.
You gotta know because these demons. That's what Scripture say. Be sober, be vigilant.
Vigilant.
Vigilance. Okay. Now you gotta know when it's Satan on your woman, Satan on your family members, Satan on your coworkers.
Yeah, your boss.
Or even Satan on these random people, man. You know, you gotta know when it's Satan. That's the first way to win. Realizing that it's Satan, realizing that it's just demons, you know.
Yeah, that's you gotta be in the spirit. You gotta have discernment, spiritual discernment.
Yeah. Like I remember one time it was 11 at night. I pulled up in the park. I pulled out the parking lot trying to go on the street. Light was red, and his car just literally cut in front of me. He stopped. He started cursing me out. And I'm like, what's your problem, man? Like, what's your problem? The whole time it was just Satan. It was just a demon. Okay? But go back to that.
So verse
I got a
6.
quick one, real quick. I'm sorry. Cause it's fucking Satan. Cause I typed it in, and then my whole app closed.
Yeah.
Well, as you were saying that, you know, I'm like, it's fucking Satan. It's Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, and that's our fight, man. Our fight is not a carnal fight.
Right.
Yeah, our fight is spiritual fight, man. Real soon is about to be physical, you know, but right now it's a spiritual fight, man.
Yeah, so when a woman's being a fucking demon, you know it really ain't her. Partially it's her, because they're innately evil, man. Women are innately evil.
Yeah.
You know, it's partially her, but it's deeper. Because we're in this truth. So Satan is like, man, I'm going to have his woman be a demon to him, you know? All of that, man, just to frustrate you, man.
Verse 6. And the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle. And the Canaanite and the Perizzites dwelt in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen.
You're thinking of a solution, man. You gotta be solution-like minded, you know?
That's dope.
Let's figure this shit out, man.
The only solution was that they got to part ways.
Because then they're gonna have so much substance it's gonna eventually start mixing. Like, is that your cattle? And then
It's like having too many motherfuckers in one house. You know?
And it says, is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right.
Yep.
Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left.
All right?
So ultimately, Lot didn't want to have problems with. Abram didn't want to have problems with Lot.
No, yeah, it's a solution.
Yeah,
Keep going.
And Lot lifted up his eyes and held all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zor. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves, the one from the other.
Keep going.
Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tents toward Sodom.
Yeah, and that was the Lord that had Lot go that direction. That was the Lord that had Lot go into Sodom. Because it mentioned Sodom wasn't destroyed yet.
Yeah, it was like,
Right? Before it even was a thing. That's the 13th chapter. So Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed in the 19th chapter. So the Lord knew what he was going to do. The Lord knew that he was going to miraculously deliver Lot to where today we have that example.
Yeah.
You know? So Yahweh Shem Shai be directing our steps, man. You know, and it's beautiful to know that, man. Because you really don't miss nothing, you know? Everything that happens to you is meant for you, man. You know? The Lord had to happen with them servants.
Yep.
The Lord put it in Abraham's mind, look, pick a land, man. Let's figure this out. The Lord had Lot go to Sodom. You remember when them kings, they enslaved Lot. And then Abraham had to go and get them, man.
They were the servants.
Yeah, he had to go. Yeah, he had to go get them.
Showed you that they were men of war. They know how to fight. Back in ancient world, every man knew how to fight, man. Knew how to go for war, because that's how you're supposed to be.
You had to. What?
You had to know how to.
Yeah,
defend
no
yourself,
guns.
man. You know.
I believe that was like the first rescue mission.
Hey, look. Yeah. Look. Even they show you that even in Coming to America, right? Now they're in the kingdom. This guy's a motherfucking prince. You know, he's got the king, his pops, all of that. You got animals. It's beautiful. But part of his morning routine was what? They had to go into the gymnasium, I'll call it, and they was practicing their martial arts, man.
Yeah.
Busting backflips and all of that, man.
Hey, because in ancient world, when you go to war, your king went to war. Not like today. You get these top presidents and leaders of these countries just send their soldiers. Nah. In ancient world, the kings used to fight, man.
Nah, but con to that. But what did Bruce Lee say? I'd rather be a warrior in a garden
Than a garden in a war.
than a gardener in a war.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing. So you got to know how to, protect yourself, protect your people, protect your family, man. So Abraham knew how to get down and serve, start to serve, all of that, man.
Hey, didn't King David order to train up the youth with the bow?
Yeah, Judah, yeah.
So, man, that was in our spirit to be warriors.
Well, the Most High is a man of war.
That's right.
So of course we're gonna be, a man of war. King David had his mighty men. King David was a badass warrior. Shit, I'm pretty sure Lot knew how to get down. He knew how to get down.
Get that real quick.
That was the point of that. But I had brought out that Isaiah 1:9. If it wasn't for the remnant, we'll be at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That brought all this about.
Wait, you want? Scratch that.
Yeah, definitely.
Get Isaiah 6 and 13. Okay, because if it wasn't for the elect or the remnant, it would be like unto Sodom and Gomorrah, completely destroyed.
Yep.
But the Lord has an elect that He's been preserved, that He has chosen before the earth was made, man. Okay, that no matter what, all right, that we will never be destroyed as a nation. Because the Lord's about to do is going to seem like the Lord's going to kill off a lot of our people, man. But He has an elect that He's gonna save in these last days. Right. That He's gonna deliver from all these floods and all these troubles that's coming upon the earth, man. All these great evils, man. These great evils is coming. Okay, we can never stress that enough. Okay, because each day that goes by in this place, we're getting closer to them evils to come. All right, forget that.
Isaiah 7 or 6?
6.
Oh, okay.
13.
It's Isaiah 6 and 13. It says, but yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return, and shall be eaten, and a teal tree, and as an oak, whose substance is in them when they cast their leaves. So the holy seed shall be as the substance thereof.
Yeah, like the seed. Because Israel, what scripture is that?
Standard to see?
No. The Lord compared us as a tree, as an oak tree, I think. Let me see if I can find that. I have it in my Isaiah 6.
Oak tree?
Yeah, like an
Or
oak
olive
tree. Let me see.
I know Israel, olive tree.
Yeah, as a noble tree.
Okay.
Yeah, go Jeremiah 2 and 21. The Lord refers us as a noble tree. Okay, so the Lord refers the nation of Israel as a tree. But that tree is about to be cut off, man. Okay, and what's going to be left of that tree is the seeds. And when you have a seed of something, that seed brings back, it grows and it becomes a tree. So the seeds referring to the elect. Because even though the Lord's going to cut off that tree, all right, the seeds are going to be left, which is going to bring back the nation of Israel. All right, the ones that die off. Okay, just like going back to what you were saying earlier, how the elect, the ones that die off are going to come back as the elect's children.
Yep.
That's how you're going to be saved.
That's how you're going to be saved, man.
Okay, it's through the elect, the ones that do make it, the seed.
Just like the world was saved, the population of the earth was saved through Noah and his sons.
Right. 8 people. What was the first thing that the Lord told them? All right,
Be fruitful
and multiply. Okay?
I mean, the Lord put that heat on them. I got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's 2nd Ezra 9 and 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
Yeah, the wickedness has been done on the earth. So the Lord brought what? We're gonna bring that peril. Gonna bring that destruction. Okay.
Restart everything. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. Let the multitude perish then, which were born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
And that grape refers to the elect.
That's right.
Okay, because you go to like scriptures like Isaiah 5, the Lord said He planted us as a vineyard. Okay, but it brought forth wild grapes.
Wild grapes.
Okay, which is wild grapes represent the 2/3. Okay, now in this second Esdras, all right, the grape is referring to the elect, because that's who the Lord is coming back to save.
That's the
Okay.
one He kept.
Right, to Himself.
Yep.
All
Just
right.
like He said, I have 7,000 men. I reserved 7,000 men that would not bow the knee to Baal.
Right.
So the Lord has always dealt with these spirits, man.
Yep.
You know? That was it on that.
Con. Can you go to read Zechariah 13:8?
Well, actually, I could actually jump around,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
No, you go ahead.
This is
There's a lot. There's a lot.
yeah. Second Esdras 9 and 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved, like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Many more are going to perish than them are going to be saved. There's going to be lots of people that are going to perish, man. Lots of people through famine, through pestilence, through the sword, through the different types of death and destruction that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai has.
Nuclear fire.
Right. And that's the final plague, man. That nuclear destruction. That's
going
going
to finish all the survivors.
That's
If
right.
you made it past Jacob's trouble, the Lord got something for your ass.
All right.
This is the book of Jeremiah 15 and 1. It says, Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
And Moses, he was like the mediator during that time. There was a time that the Lord wanted to just get rid of Israel as a nation and start a nation off Moses. But Moses stepped in. It's like, no, Lord, remember your covenant that you made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
Yeah, these nations, they hear about this and make mockery of us.
Right.
You know?
But the Lord said that even if Moses and Samuel stood before him, his mind cannot be towards his people. So read that one more time, the first verse.
Yeah. It says, Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
And what's the sight of the Lord? All right, the land of Israel. The Lord cast off, first it was the northern kingdom, because they were wicked, worshiping these false gods, these idols. Then the Lord cast off the southern kingdom, okay, out of that land. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 11 and 10. For the land whither thou goest to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed and waterest it with thy foot as a garden of herbs. But the land whither you go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven, a land which the Lord thy God careth for. The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year.
So what are the eyes of the Lord? The angels, man. That land was out of all the lands that the Lord gave and divided these nations and gave them unto, the best land was the land of Israel. And that land was a holy land.
Yep.
To keep it holy, you have to make it holy by keeping the laws, statutes, commandments, in which our people didn't. Okay, when you go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter, it explains why the Lord allowed cast out the nations that were before it, man, because they were doing abominable works. They were not keeping that land holy. Okay, and therefore the Lord was trying to teach us to keep it holy and constantly reminding our people, man, to remember to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Because what the land that you enter is a land that's filled with milk and honey, great substance. Okay, it's a land that's a holy land. All right, but our people did not take heed. So therefore, the Lord cast all the nation of Israel out of His sight, man, out of the land of Israel. Again, first was the northern kingdom, then it was the southern kingdom. Okay, you had first you had Shalmaneser the fifth. You read that in 2 Kings 17. He took the nation of Israel, the northern kingdom, out of the land, replaced it with heathens. Okay, and then during the time that the northern kingdom was in captivity, they made it a league with themselves to go to another land.
Where's that scripture at, Doc?
No, I don't.
Okay. Now, Ecclesiasticus, I think 14 and 40, 42.
Ecclesiasticus.
Chiraq.
No, look in your Bible. Look in your Bible. Look in the scriptures.
You gotta remember, Sirach is a wisdom book, Doc.
Right.
You gotta go to where the prophecies lie.
Yeah. I know it's 42 and 43. I'll give you it right now. I got it.
Shalom, Doc.
Hey, it's gone.
So they need that umbrella.
Yeah, 40.
I'll grab it, Doc.
All right.
You talking about the one?
You don't know? Second Edge is 13, Doc. You gotta stop thinking Sirach. Sirach is a wisdom book. You gotta go where the prophecies lie, bro. I got it, brother.
Okay.
It's Second Edge is 13 and 40. These are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he get 2 Kings 17 and 5. It says, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. And they took this counsel. Well, grab that scripture first, Doc.
Ooh.
So, on, brother.
Hey. So read that again. You wanted him to get
Yeah. I'll read it and then you grab it.
All right.
It's Second Edges 13 and 40. These are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they to another land. Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 17 verse 5. Then the king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years.
Right, because the Lord got fed up. Whenever the Lord get fed up with our shit, he sends these other nations on us, man.
Right.
That's the world that you other nations play. You play the enemy, man. You play the oppressor. You play the belt.
Yeah. Chastisement.
Yeah. Yeah, you the instrument the Lord be using against us. Go ahead.
In the ninth year of Hosea, the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria and placed them in Halah and in Habar by the rivers of Gazan and in the cities of the Medes.
Keep going.
For so it was.
What verse you at?
Verse 7.
Okay, you good.
For so.
No, you good.
For,
You good, bro.
You're good. Now read that one more time. That another land, and then get that scripture.
Yeah. These are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves that they will leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, which mankind didn't, dwell there.
Yeah.
But you had men that would visit that land. It says, and that they might keep their own statutes, that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered it. I don't know if you want me to go there yet.
Read one more time.
It
Where it
says,
says they decided to go into another land.
all right. It says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they will leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might keep their statutes that they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Ashereth.
Yeah.
Then dwelt they there until the latter time, and now when they should begin to come.
Now Ashereth basically goes into means another land.
Yep.
We go to
New land.
you get that Deuteronomy 29?
Yeah.
Because they decided to go into another land, which was the Americas, the West.
The Western Hemisphere.
Western hemisphere of the earth, because back then it wasn't really known. Okay, you had like the brother said earlier, no man dwelt over there. You had people that visited, like the Hamites, and when King Solomon sent that voyage to get the gold, apes, and all that. Okay, they went, but they came back. Okay, but during that time, no one ever lived there until the Northern Kingdom.
See, but that shows you that they were acquainted with that land.
Right.
When they had that them thoughts among themselves, like, look, we need to go over there. They knew what they was talking about, man.
All right.
It wasn't like how they try to paint the picture with Christopher Columbus. Oh, we just stumbled upon this land. Nah, they knew, and they had maps.
Christopher Columbus.
He knew, man.
Yeah, he knew that there was another side. Okay.
That's why he got Hebrew interpreter.
Nah, don't worry
Right.
about that.
Hey, and he when they were on the ships, they were gonna kill him because they thought he was lost. Then he had something called Saint Elmo's fire, which was a chariot that the Lord sent to guide him to the northern kingdom, man.
Hey, you know the Lord got. I just read it. It said the Lord showed signs. Not dealing with Columbus, but I'm
Right.
saying we're dealing with Northern Kingdom coming. You know, Lord. You know.
Yeah.
They've seen ships and all of that. You know, chariots. You know. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is the book of Deuteronomy 29 and 26. It says, for they went and served other gods and worshipped them, gods whom they knew not and whom he had not given unto them. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against the land to bring upon it all curses that are written in this book. And the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath and in great indignation, and cast them into another land, and it is this day.
Right. Now we know that the northern kingdom, they're heavy upon the idols, man.
Heavy, man.
I believe what scripture is that?
Hosea.
Yeah.
From
Can you get that?
Leave them alone. Yeah.
They're heavy upon the idols, because if you go into the history of the kings, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom kings, you had no righteous northern kingdom kings. They're all wicked, all worshiping other gods, all worshiping idols. And when you go to the book of Jeremiah, if you can hold Ezekiel 23, we can go into that. All right. It refers. Go into that. You can hold it after
I
you put
can't
that out.
find it, man. What is it? Join.
Ephraim is heavy joined onto the idols.
Join.
they get so
And it's Hosea 4:17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone.
Right. Now, so Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. Okay. And when it says Ephraim, is also referring to the rest of the tribe. The
Let me
northern
get the
kingdom.
NLT.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, leave Israel alone because she is married to idolatry.
Right. Hey, the Lord refers to us as His woman, and when we worship other idols, we committed spiritual adultery, man. Okay, we committed adultery by worshiping these idols. We made the Lord angry. We made the Lord jealous, because it is written that our Lord is a jealous God, man.
That's right. Jealousy is the rage of man.
Right, and just like how if you invite a woman to your home, all right, it's your house, you allow her to live with you. You come home from work one day, you caught her lying with another man. All right, what you do? You kick her out the house. Okay, and that's what the Lord did. He saw what.
Nah, you put that motherfucker.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
that's the real.
Yeah, that's the
really
real.
what you want to do.
Yeah.
But in this world,
In
you
this
can't.
world, you gotta forget about the bitch.
Yeah, you got to kick her out the house. So that's what the Lord did. He took out first
That's
the
right,
northern
man.
kingdom,
That's right.
out the house, out the land.
He did some killing too, though.
Right. He brought the Assyrians,
Yep.
where Assyrians were known to be harsh people, man.
Bro,
Right.
reading about the Assyrians, they will skin you barely or alive,
Yep.
and then dismember you.
They
They
were
were cool. Ain't nobody fucking with Esau though. The Lord ultimately brought Esau upon us.
Yeah. Hey,
Ultimately, man.
hey, because when the Northern Kingdom was over here, they lost. Like I said, Jeremiah 17:4.
Yep.
It still was in effect. Okay, it took effect even upon the Northern Kingdom because throughout the periods of time, they lost their identity. Now they started worshiping other gods, sacrificing.
Human sacrifice. Watch that movie Apocalypto,
Yeah.
man. Jacob going the hell off. And they was doing themselves like the Hamites, plates and all that.
And that's why ultimately the Lord sent Saint Elmo's fire, that chariot, to guide Christopher Columbus to the Northern Kingdom, because the Lord was ready to bring that sword upon him for the wicked acts, man.
Right, and the Lord had it to where them devils brought all them diseases with themselves.
Right.
Because you didn't have diseases over here. You didn't have swine over here. You didn't have horses over here. Esau brought all of that, man. So more Northern Kingdom tribes died from the diseases than the actual sword. So you know that's the Most High, bro.
Bro. Most High judging them. All right. Now, can you read that in Deuteronomy again? 29 and 28, and then get Ezekiel 23. Start from the top. No. After you read this, the last part.
It's back in Deuteronomy 29 and 28, I believe. Or 28. Deuteronomy 29 and 28. It says, and the Lord rooted them, or I'll start at 27. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against this land to bring upon it all the curses that are written in this book. And the Lord rooted them out of their land.
The land represents the people.
Yeah. It says, and the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath and in great indignation, and cast them into another land, as it is to say.
Now, when you go into the Hebrew word of that, another land, if you put it together, the Hebrew word is akarat, aratazah, which means another land. It's another land that's referring to the Americas. The Lord eventually cast Israel two. First it was the Northern Kingdom, then he brought the Southern Kingdom.
Yep.
Okay? Now, can you get that Ezekiel 23?
Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, and the daughters of one mother, and they committed
Right. There's two women.
whoredoms.
There's two women, right? The two women represents the two tribes, the two kingdoms. The Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom have two women. And it says the mother, right?
Yeah.
Of one mother. That mother represents the land of Israel. When you go to the book of Baruch, but Second Ezra, the second chapter. All right, how it says let me see if I can find it. The mother. Let's see.
You got
if you get that in Baruch, you can.
you got Galatians as well.
Con.
Jerusalem, the mother of us all.
Right, con. Second
I'll
Ezra.
get that. Gonna be having too much going on, man. I got this one. It's Galatians 4. Man, where's that at, man?
Man, my hands are cold. I can barely flip my scriptures. Oh,
17
I'm tripping right now. Oh yeah, Galatians 4 and 26. The second Ezra 2 and 2 out.
all right, con.
Galatians 4 and 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Con.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Second Ezra 2 and 2. The mother that bare them, Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 2. The mother that bare them said unto them, Go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken. I brought you up with gladness, but with sorrow and heaviness have I lost you. For ye have sinned before the Lord your God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and done that thing that is evil before him.
Yeah, it's not rocket science
Right.
on why the Lord brought all that judgment to us. Every single time the Lord is telling us why. Because we broke his laws, man. We sinned. As simple as that, man. You know, that's it. Sin is our kryptonite, man.
That's right. Verse 4. But what shall I now do unto you? I am a widow and forsaken. Go your way, O my children, and ask mercy of the Lord. Hey, like that one song, what's that one? I'm coming home tell the world that I'm coming home. Yesterday.
I don't know who's singing that one.
It says,
I'm a little too old for that one.
they have forgiven my mistakes.
Oh,
Yeah, you got that one. That sounds like some radio shit.
No, bro. I'm coming. That's
That's
a
a
good
classic,
song, bro.
Fucking Radiohead.
Come on. That's a-
Hey, it's
I'm coming.
it's
They have forgiven. Who have forgiven our mistakes?
Is it
Yahweh
Kid Cudi or
outside. Yeah, no, not Kid Cudi. Skylar.
No, you talking about forever young. You talking about that one?
Wanna
Huh?
be.
But look, let me get this precept out.
Go, yeah, come on, go ahead.
This is Baruch 4. I'll start at 8.
Skylar Gary, you did it.
It says, "You have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and you have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you." You know, going back to that mother,
Yep,
because the mother, what did she do? She nursed, right?
yep.
It says,
because the Lord, He gave us a land with milk and honey. When you go to the word milk, it means abundance. It dwelt in great abundance, man. And the Lord warned us, man. Like, I'm giving you this land, you better take care of it, man. But Jake, well, that's why Yashawan, all right, he the upright one, they got fat. They got fat with the riches and forgotten the Most High, man. Okay.
they got what's the word that start with a C?
Comfortable.
Content, but nah, another one.
complacent.
Complacent. There we go. The water. They got complacent. And remember, Baruch used to always say, complacency kills.
Yeah.
So going back to Baruch 4 and 9, it says, "For when she saw the wrath," you see how notice how it said she, right?
Yeah.
"For when she saw the wrath of the Most High coming upon you, she said, Hearken, O ye that dwell upon Zion, the Most High hath brought upon me great mournings. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them.
The southern and the northern kingdom.
With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children am left desolate, because they departed from the law of the Most High."
Hey, that's like the cops banging in your door at 4 in the morning. Your mom waking up, seeing what's going on, and coming for her son. She's seeing her son getting thrown away in handcuffs, man. You know. What do you,
Good analogy.
Yeah, how you think a mother's supposed to react to that? Mother's gonna mourn and weep.
Well,
for her
remember,
own-
I'm sorry.
No,
Remember
for
12 years a slave.
Yeah.
The old baby wouldn't stop mourning. You don't want to do that, Art. You done with it?
Yeah.
You don't want, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I can just hold it.
I don't want the inside to get wet, you know? But she had to tell him
Help him out.
after weeping, you know, he got tired of hearing her weep. She had to tell him, leave me alone, Solomon. Let me weep for my children. You know how they talk.
Yeah.
She had to tell him straight up, you know? So that's like how the Lord is figuratively speaking of our land, mourning over her sons, the sons and daughters, man.
And the land is still mourning to this day, man.
Right.
And-
Even more.
Yep. Because now they got bastards dwelling in that land that's not even keeping it holy.
Can you imagine the dark wickedness that they do over there?
Shit
Can you
that-
imagine?
You know what I noticed? Them rats, they go to the wall, and I seen the Pope or whoever go to the wall, they put little notes in the walls.
Yeah.
You know, who knows if they're putting notes to get little kids and rape them over there in the land. Who knows what they're doing?
They
in
don't
the
need them notes to do that. They just gonna do it.
But
That's
they
why they
doing.
have to. That's why they have to import trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that wickedness that's going on in there.
And that shows you that's not the Lord's people, man. Because I think you go to Baruch or Isaiah says that the Lord's gonna bring it up the trees of Lebanon, man, like grow, like He's gonna basically build Israel back up, man. You don't have to import stuff from other countries to that land.
Well,
All right?
they're trying to, in their own sick mind, they're probably trying to fulfill the prophecy of the gates being open and things being brought to that land. You know, they're fucking devils, man. They're always trying to force it. You missed to force it. We ain't gotta force nothing, Jack. Everything just falls right in line when it comes to us. You know, we ain't gotta try to, like I work with this heathen, he's always trying to be cool and shit.
Right.
You know, always trying to, you know, all this extra shit. It's like, dude, you look stupid as fuck. I don't do all. You don't see me doing all that shit. But he just trying to relate to my coolness.
Right.
Get your heathen ass out of here, dog. You ain't got it.
Ain't
You ain't got it. That's why I don't even. When he do that, I don't do it, man. I'll hit you with one of them and keep it moving, man. Get your ass out my face.
Lamentations chapter 1 and verse 2. She weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers she had none to comfort her, and all her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies.
This is
Judah.
back in Ezekiel.
No.
Oh, okay.
Lamentation. Because we're talking about how people going into captivity. It says Judah is going into captivity because of affliction
She findeth.
and because of great servitude, and she dwelleth among the heathen. She findeth no
Rest.
rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
And still to this day, we're surrounded by the enemy. We're in captivity, and we're not in rest. As much as our
Hell
people
nah.
are in that strong delusion, thinking that this is a place set up for them to be at rest. Nah, man.
They think they're free.
Right. That's a very strong delusion. Hey, the word of the day yesterday on the Bible app was John. It says, "The truth shall make you free."
Yeah, it
If you
was,
don't-
bro.
If you don't have the truth, then you're not free. Up in your mind, because we're still in captivity physically, but a lot of people are still in captivity spiritually in the mind, not knowing who the God is, not knowing who they are, not knowing what's coming, man. They're still a slave, man. Okay, mentally and physically.
Well, that spiritual going to turn into physical captivity. 'Cause
Right.
Esau is coming with his captivity again to the nation of Israel.
Yep.
Via the MOT to the B.
Eternal captivity. Go back to Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 22.
23 and 2. 23 and 2.
All right, so Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 2, and it says, Son of man, there were two women and the daughters of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredom in their youth. There were their beasts pressed,
Their breast.
their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity.
And how did the nation do that? By worshiping these other gods, which are no gods but idols. Okay, that's how our people defiled themselves, man. By worshiping these idols. All right, following after the ways of the heathen, learning their gods, and it wasn't just believing on that idol and worshiping it. It was actually acts. There was acts that you had to do to show that you believe in that God. Like you had our people that were sacrificing their children onto Molech. Okay, committing abomination like the heathen, like the Canaanites are doing, probably alphabet things, homosexuality things. Okay, eating things that they were supposed to eat, man. Okay.
Yeah, it got so bad to where, during the Hellenization of our people, Jake putting the foreskin back on their rods.
Right.
That's how bad it got.
I believe it's called epispasm or some shit like that. Yeah. That's a practice that Jake did just to be like the Greeks. Pretty like the brother's saying, man.
That was always Jake's problem.
Yeah.
They want to be like the heathen. When the heathen are supposed to look at us and take note, not the other way around. Motherfucker walk around in goddamn onesie or what, man? The fuck?
Esau for you, man. All right, go back.
What the fuck, man?
And it says, verse 4, and the names of them were Aholah, the elder, and Aholibah, her sister. They were mine, and they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names. Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem is Aholibah.
Yeah, because Samaria was the capital of the northern kingdom, which was in the land of Ephraim, and Jerusalem was the capital of the southern kingdom, which was in the land of Benjamin.
And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine. She doted in all her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
Yeah, when you go to the word Aholah, the Hebrew word is Ahala, which means her own tent, right? And then the other one, Ahobai, woman of the tent, or the tent is in her. Okay.
Isn't doted like love?
What?
Isn't doted like love? Like having affection?
Doted?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Uh,
Oh, doted, yeah. Read that again. Verse 5, right?
yeah. And it says, and Aholah played the harlot
Yeah,
when she was mine and doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
right, and those lovers was those other gods. Yeah, so doted basically means to have inordinate affection or lust. Alright, to lust after. They were lusting after the gods of these other nations.
It's
man.
like a
Inordinate affection is
Yeah.
like a wrong affection.
yeah,
It's
it's
wrong
like,
lust.
oh, your woman lusting after another man. That's how.
That's
That's
how
why the Lord said that wife should be a harlot in the streets.
Yeah.
Now we getting a spoonful of what the Lord, had to deal with, man, and still dealing with.
That's right.
It sucks, man. Honestly, it sucks. Our women being out of order as they are, horrible, man. So now we feeling a portion of what the Lord feels.
Hey, you had this one Jake on Valentine's Day. He took a girl out, we took her to like a vacation, rented a nice hotel, decked the room in flowers and bought a lot of stuff. The next shot of the video, she's texting another guy. He's like, how can you be texting another nigga right now? How can you be texting niggas after all the shit I'm doing for you? She's like, because I know them niggas are more important than me, are more important than you. So that's what she said to him. Them niggas are more important than you than to him.
That's sad, yo.
You know?
But that's what you get, Jake, for worshiping that bitch. He got played like a mug. I bet you he still stayed the night with that bitch.
I wouldn't be surprised. Go back to Ezekiel.
I bet you all of these Jakes that go above and beyond for these women on that day, I bet you they don't get nothing.
Nah, man.
If anything, they get a card. It's all centered around
The woman,
the
man.
Queen of Heaven worship, man.
Yeah, all about all woman shit, man.
Worshiping these freaking women, man.
And they give rebuttal too, like, that's all you got me? That's it? You know what I'm saying? They get what's that word?
Rat, spoiled rat.
Yeah, like when they don't. That's the word. Ungrateful.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I saw another video of this man. He got his girlfriend like a big teddy bear, flowers, some nice things. She says, "That's all you got for me? For real? That's all you doing for me? I deserve more. I'm a queen."
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, but that's
queen goes
fucking
back to
hoe.
war.
That's the Most High showing us on the outside, how we do Him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's the same thing of how the nation of Israel does the Most High.
Right, like in the wilderness. Jake talking shit. As if the Lord didn't just have us walk through a sea.
Right. On dry land.
And I remember, man, I learned a valuable lesson going back to 9th grade. I was one of them sucker motherfuckers. 9th grade, went bought the teddy bear, the flowers, the chocolates for this bitch I was dating back then. Never again. I told myself, never again will I do that shit, man.
Oh, you got stood up?
Hell nah, brother. It was my woman at the time. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't a good feeling I had.
Right.
I felt like a fucking sucker, man.
Exactly.
And in 9th grade, I felt like a punk. I told myself I'll never do that shit again. So each bitch, I always had a bitch. So each bitch, concerning each different grades, I never did that for a woman, man. I ain't buy you nothing. I ain't buy you nothing, man. You buy me something. How about that?
That's how it's supposed to be, man. If you go back to Ezekiel.
Yeah.
And we save a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Being in the truth.
Yeah,
No birthdays, no Christmas,
no
Valentine's.
Valentine's. Shit, bitch, you like, why do you give me nothing for Valentine's? Like, I don't celebrate that.
I don't celebrate
Okay.
that.
Let me go back to that.
Ezekiel 23 and verse 6, which were clothed with blue captains and rulers, all of them desirable young men, horsemen riding upon horses, Thus she committed her whoredoms with them, with all them that were chosen men of Assyria, and with all of whom she doted. With all their idols she defiled herself.
Now, do you understand why the Lord countless times had to tell the nation of Israel before we get to the land to get rid of all the other gods? To get rid of all the other nations. Cast out all the nations, every one of them. Don't spare none. To kill and destroy all the idols, because that will be a snare onto you. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see in the Lord. Deuteronomy 29. Be strong, be courage. America. 32. 30. But read that last part again, bro.
And it says, verse 7, thus she committed her whoredoms with them, and with all them that were the chosen men of Assyria, and with all on whom she doted, with all their idols she defiled herself.
Alright, so Deuteronomy 12 and 29. Alright, now I'll start from 1. Deuteronomy 12 and 1. These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land, which the Lord God of thy fathers giveth thee to possess it, all the days that ye live upon the earth. Ye shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which ye shall possess serve their gods, upon the high mountains, and upon the hills, and under every green tree. Ye shall overthrow their altars, and break their pillars, and burn their groves with fire, and ye shall hew down the great images of their gods, and destroy the names of them out of that place. Skip it down to 29. When the Lord thy God shall cut off the nations from before thee, whither thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in the land, take heed to thyself, that thou be not snared by following them, after that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth have they done unto their gods. For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods. What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto nor diminish from it. So the Lord is telling Jake, man, don't follow these other gods. Don't follow these other nations, because they'll become a snare onto you. And that's exactly what happened. Read the book of Judges. Okay? When they got settled in the land, they started worshiping these other gods, man. These other gods have been the downfall of our nation for ever since we've been here on earth, man.
Hey, Israel's
right.
a stubborn woman, because the first thing the Lord told us to do, thou shalt have no other gods before me. That's the first thing he commanded us of the 10 Commandments. It's like somebody giving you instructions, and at the top of the list was the main one, and you heard that first one. You know that first one. But our people, they were worshiping idols, man.
But what's the first commandment? When you go to Exodus 20, there's a reason why it's the first one, okay? Because it's very important. Exodus 20 and
Start at the top, bro.
1, it says, and the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation that hate me.
Bro,
Why are they mentioning the 3rd and 4th generation, Doc? Come on, Doc.
Because
Come on now.
third,
This brother don't even be trying, man.
Because
Come on,
third-
bro. You should feel some type of shame
I do.
at this point, bro. It's Sophia, you should, not to put you on blast, but you should think about it, bro. Think about it, man.
Visiting the iniquity. What is iniquity? Okay, visiting the iniquity to the 3rd and 4th generation. Fathers to the 3rd and 4th generation. What does that mean?
If you don't know it now, you ain't gonna know. Reincarnation, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So every 3rd and 4th generation
you
you
gotta-
come back, and the Lord you know,
That's right. Yeah.
That's your reaction every time, though, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. Yeah, we 3 or 4 generations we come back. Yeah.
You gotta lock in, bro.
Right,
I
man.
got a precept, man.
Go ahead.
It's Psalms 106.
Oh,
And,
that was on my list too. Go ahead.
Okay. Psalms 106 and 32. They angered him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. Now, what is that talking about, Doc? I'm going to read it again. It says, they angered him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. Now let me rephrase the question. Why couldn't Moses go into the promised land?
I don't know why he couldn't, but I know that when you're speculating, so it's because he claimed that he was going to smite the rock.
That's the reason, Doc. Come on, brother. This is what it's talking about. I'll read it again. They angered him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. That's what you're talking about.
Right.
They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
Right. When the Lord commanded us to and warned us not to learn after the way of the heathen.
Yep.
That's why you have scripture like Jeremiah 10:10. It says, learn not the way of the heathen, man. Because our people been learning the way of the heathen since they've been among them.
Right, that's why I'm not saying that's exactly why, but that's part of the reason that generation that came out of Egypt had to die.
Right.
Because they still was stuck on Egypt.
Yeah.
And how Egypt did, all their stuff. And that the Lord worked with that new generation. And they came up, under the laws, man. Because after Moses died, Joshua had to circumcise all them children when they should have been circumcised.
Man.
Because that's in our law,
What happened after Joshua died? What's after the book of Joshua?
Oh,
Judges.
Judges,
So after Joshua died, right, Jake went off. And the Lord had to raise up a judge. Once that judge died, they did the same thing, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord, he's not coming back to save all of his people, man.
See, but that's the
Okay.
Lord. That's how the Lord set it up.
Right.
The scriptures say, the creature was subject to vanity, man. The Lord put the stony heart in us, man. That was how he did it, man.
To where they even
He could have made us perfect from the beginning, but that's not how the story goes.
Yeah, that's what Ezra is asking. Like, Lord,
Sorry.
can you just make us? Could you just make us perfect?
Hey, I feel like I would have asked that question, man. Like,
Look,
come on,
he
Lord,
just never made Adam go off. Adam, what has thou done?
But then he goes into speaking about the condition of the battle, man. That all men must fight this battle, man.
Flesh.
It's flesh, man. And
Good.
see, but now we're gonna appreciate righteousness, like
So much
Apostle
more.
Gabar always brings up Elder High Priest Jaquab. We had to
have to know wickedness.
we had to deal with the negativity
Yeah.
to really appreciate the positive,
The
man.
kingdom will be like, I now understand why you understand it now.
Hey,
But
you'll be a better judge.
yeah.
You'll know how to be merciful,
You're not judging from hearsay. You're
You go off
judging
experience.
from experience.
First-hand experience.
First-hand experience,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is going to have us in remembrance of the things. We're going to know certain things,
That's called a master teacher.
That's it.
The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shema Shai, is a master teacher, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because now we done learn the most valuable lesson. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and keep their commandments.
It shows us this is what happens when you do not obey him.
This is what happens
Just look at
when
the world.
wickedness is exalted.
Yeah.
And this shit is horrible, man.
Woman's out of order.
The only ones that understand how horrible this is are the brothers, man.
Yeah.
Only the brothers know how horrible this shit is, man. Your woman don't know.
Nope.
All right, your mama don't know.
Your sister.
Your daddy don't know. Nobody knows but the brothers, man.
That's why when you're amongst brothers, you can talk about it. You be at work and you hear some wicked shit. I was at work. The chick's like, yeah, man, I was fucking this girl. I'm like, yeah, but her boyfriend. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Record skip.
I'm like, okay.
That's a real
I'm not gonna be like cursing them out. Like, bro, that's wicked. Nah, all right, that's cool, man. But you hear all the wicked shit.
They
You gotta
don't
hold
even-
your fucking tongue.
They don't even know what they're saying.
Right.
Because you gotta remember, all this wickedness is glorified in the earth. He thinks he thinks that he's like gonna get like praised for saying that shit.
I didn't praise him. I didn't. Jake, man, saying all the wicked shit that they do, man. You're over here just hearing all this shit, just like Lot.
Yeah.
He was seeing,
Vexed with
hearing the what the Sodomites were doing. He was
Yeah.
vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, just like
Hey.
we are today.
You watch a show, right? You watch a show. The show could draw you in, and then here goes some fact shit. You know? It's like God damn.
Eternal.
Huh?
Eternal.
Ah,
Eternals.
that was a
Oh.
big disappointment.
The Last of Us, that one
Wow, that was
episode.
terrible.
That shit, I knew that shit was going there, man.
I didn't finish that shit. I only watched like 2 episodes.
That I knew that shit was going there, man. They had to add something like that. Out of all the people that this dude want to fall in love, he fall in love with another fucking man.
It was a Jake.
No, Edomites, of course.
Damn.
Hairy ass men.
Oh man, remember the Get Down? Y'all ain't seen that?
Nah.
Oh yeah, man, on Netflix.
Will Smith's son?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As dope as that show was, here come the faggot shit, man.
Hey,
And Jake wasn't even on that in the 70s, bro. Right?
Exactly.
Jake wasn't on that, bro.
If you was on that, you got your
You know what I'm
so out
saying?
the frame.
You would know, bro.
Yeah.
Jake wasn't on that. So out of all people, they gonna take Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
He gonna play the role of the homosexual, man.
he ain't playing it. He
He's
living
the
it.
actual faggot, yeah.
Um,
Remember, is it Black Lightning? What is it? Was that a show, Black Lightning, or something like that? Yeah, a badass black bitch. She was a dyke.
Oh, that's
She
nice.
was a dyke.
Sure is.
Beautiful ass bitch.
Lesbian.
But she was a lesbian. You know, you see how they do Jake, man?
waste of pussy.
Yep.
God damn it.
But that Eternals, that was the worst. Cause I'm over here in the theater with my sons. I gotta cover their eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I was Any Given Sunday, that football show with
What's that, a movie with
It
LL
was
and Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx and
Yeah, I ain't
what's
seen
that,
that.
Robert De Niro.
Oh, Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
I don't
Robert
think I've
De
seen that
Niro
one,
was
bro.
in it, right? And I'm at home watching it, and my daughter is sitting beside me watching it, and then all of a sudden in the locker room they just, all of a sudden, boom, big frontal of a man, right there. I'm talking about the whole screen. Okay, the penis right there, the whole thing, and my daughter just got up and walked out. I was like, God.
How old was she, bro?
Huh?
How old was she?
She was like, probably like 13.
That ain't right, bro.
Yeah, that and now
It was probably PG-13, huh?
This-
Or was it rated R?
I'm not even sure.
Probably
But
rated
it was
R.
it was a football movie. Like, what the fuck?
that's
But yeah.
a teacher in
Yeah.
Washington State exposed the curriculum that they're
Curriculum.
teaching, the curriculum that they're teaching these kids, how they're teaching them these different identities, these terms,
Oh, I
man.
seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that, bro.
that get Genesis
Yo, man.
get Genesis
This world is this shit gotta stop, man.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
This shit gotta
61.
stop, man. 2023
No,
might be the
501.
last year, man.
Genesis 5:1.
Lord willing.
Because now they're forcing this shit upon your children.
It's a part of the curriculum.
Oh yeah.
That's what they gotta learn.
A teacher can't even jump over that.
Yeah, because a teacher, they go by the book. They don't really
They
teach you
have
what they
to.
know. They go by the book, man.
Hey, bro. Sometimes I remember being in school. Sometimes the
Five
principal
minutes,
walk in the room and just stand there, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
See if she
So they're
teaches.
being watched.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I did? When there was
You
a
talking about
test,
back in school?
I took the teacher's book and I was just going through every work, bro. Every work she gave me to get in class, I just took the teacher's book. I was just writing down the answers because it was all in there.
How'd you
Yeah.
get the teacher's book?
It's a heavy, lot of people, kids, and a lot of, she was kind of, cuckoo, so I was able to
Get on the desk and get
supplant her
it.
ass. And every time, bro, I went to that class, I put it
What
on
grade
top
is
of the
this?
cabinet. High school.
Oh, you? This brother hid the book.
I had the third time above
You
it.
might as well take it home.
Yeah, right?
In the classroom.
This brother crazy. How old were you?
It's in 10th grade. I don't know.
Oh, you was a
High
teenager.
school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Get that. Genesis 5:1. Because here it is. You're trying to teach all these terms. What about what the Lord's terms?
Right.
Let's get that.
Genesis chapter 5 and 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam.
I'm good at quiet.
In the day that Yahweh by Shemel Shai created man In the likeness of Yahweh, Elohim made he him.
All right. Go ahead.
And it says, male and female.
What?
Male and female.
How hard is that?
Right.
Male and female. That's only two genders.
Right.
Only two pronouns that you should be able to call someone. You should be able to, yes ma'am, or oh, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
But nowadays, like, excuse me,
You're
man.
not using the right pronoun. You're not telling him his pronoun. What? What kind
Bro.
of mess is that, dude?
When I was a kid, I don't know if they still have it, but you had the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I used to
The
know that.
Boys and Girls Club. There was nothing else.
Yeah,
You
right.
either a boy or you a girl, man.
Simple.
And that ain't decided by you.
Yeah.
That's decided by the Most High, man.
Yup. Yeah, how about Shmi outside?
Like when you showed me that picture, I said a boy or a girl, you know?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else.
I hope it's a boy.
No, I'm just saying, it ain't nothing else. When you do an ultrasound, it ain't nothing else.
Right.
Yeah.
They're only looking for two things, bro.
Yep.
Really,
The
they're looking.
penis
They're
or the
looking for
vagina?
they're really
Yeah.
gonna look for that penis. That's
Yeah.
what it is. They don't see the penis, then you already know what it is.
Right, man.
So this world is a fucking joke. This world is a joke, man.
Hey, even Trump said it. You seen his
Oh, I
latest
seen
thing?
that, bro. That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, bro.
That was like the best thing he ever said.
Ever. You know,
But
he said
it's a
if
part of it.
Yeah, if anybody, he was like, if anybody teaching these children that they're wrong in their body,
Yep.
you know, they're gonna be prosecuted,
Yep.
and they should be, man. Okay?
That was the most righteous thing he ever said, bro.
Ever.
You seen that?
I see it.
That was righteous.
It was.
That's on point, yeah.
Yeah, that was on point, Trump. I mean, but you know, it's controlled opposition. It's all,
Yeah, man,
you know,
you
the
gotta have
devil.
the good guy and the
Yeah,
bad
the
guy.
devil will say truth at times, you know.
And
It's
then,
meant. Oh, fuck it.
and then in the background, he be with transgenders.
In the background, he's sucking dick, you know.
know?
In the back, I mean, come on now, you know.
Yeah, like when they push the anti-abortion, it's mostly for Edomites, man. They're trying to say Edomite like they don't care about Jake.
Because them Edomites be secretly getting abortion.
Yeah.
They'll get an abortion before the Planned Parenthood even opens.
Yeah, like you had that one lady, one senator, she slipped up. Yes, we finally saved white lives. And then white lives, that's what it's about. It's about Edomites, man. It's not
Their
about
numbers
Jake.
are dwindling.
It's just like with the whole welfare thing,
Yeah.
you know, food stamps.
Jake is the face of it.
Right.
But they're on it more than Jake.
Exactly.
Man, I done been in the county, but many times, okay? Many times. And there's gooks up in that motherfucker. If you in a gook neighborhood, there's gooks all up in that. Trust me, I've been there, you know?
Yeah.
I used to live in Rosemead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arcadia.
know?
I've been
Yeah.
working there recently. That's
Huh?
all I see. I've been working there. I've been delivering there. That's all I
Where-
see.
where?
Fucking goops shit.
Yeah,
Arcadia.
that's the area.
Oh, okay? That's like Pasadena.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like El Monte,
Yeah.
San Gabriel,
Yeah, that's
Alhambra. But I'm saying, when you go to the county building over there, there's goops in there. So get out of here, acting like we the only ones, you know? All nations are on that shit.
Yeah.
Yup.
But you know, we have to be the face of everything derogatory and
Everything
negative.
bad, everything down.
You know.
Yeah, like anything like that affirmative action.
Yep.
You know, they blame Jake. But actually, white women benefit from that shit way more than Jake, you know? The black man doesn't benefit from affirmative action at all, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures call Esau the slanderer of, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Yep.
Right.
Because every little thing Jake do, he always, lying on Jake. You know, damn well, them heathens be taking advantage of the system, you know?
Get that scripture?
Oh, Revelations chapter 11 and verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
And their dead bodies represent our people, how spiritually they're dead. Because they don't know who they truly are as a nation. Like they're Israelites. They're God's people, man. That's why the scriptures refer to them as being dead or dry bones. Because they don't have this truth. Okay? But they're in that great city, which is America, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. And we really gotta explain the Sodom part. You should look what goes on in this place, man. Look what they're teaching your children. Look what they push on the shows. Look what you see in real life. You know, you be at the restaurant, right? And you have the waiter be a fucking alphabet.
Oh, bro, I was at Sprouts earlier. I hate seeing this tranny, man. This
Oh,
goddamn tranny.
Petra?
Nah. He working like the vitamins and all that. Is that big, tall Edomite, skinny motherfucker, man? Walking around here like a damn woman, man.
Yeah.
It's
Talking
like,
about the
man,
wrong pronouns, he's gonna be a man.
I just wanna, man.
Hey,
We got one that's trading in our job to drive. Now, we all know what it is. It's got a beard. They tried to save him, but yesterday, the other co-worker, he said, hey, he said, Jacqueline, he said, you're her, right? That they're looking for. He's like, yeah, because he wear a bra and everything, but you know, for a fact what you are, man, we all do. I was like, why you calling her her? He's like, bro, I just don't want to be called HR. I was like, oh, man, come on, bro. Come on, man.
yeah, what could you do? You get to cause problems to yourself. You know, it's like the restaurant fucking. I didn't choose the waiter. Should fucking this motherfucker come and. Oh shit.
That would bother me, bro.
Yeah.
That would kind of ruin the, you know, because he keeps coming back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or you know what? El Pollo Loco. They always got some weird motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Trannies, bro. Some alphabet. Like
There's always Jake to her.
yeah.
Always Jake, man.
Jake Northern Kingdom.
Jake or Edom, man.
Yeah. Read that again.
And it says,
It's funny. I'm sorry, bro. It's funny because yesterday I was at work and I'm walking by these motherfuckers having a conversation, and it's this girl trying to act like a dude, and I'm actually hearing a voice. I mean, dressed like a dude and everything, like a little Filipino motherfucker. Got the ponytail, trying to walk like a dude, and I'm hearing this motherfucker talk, and it's like you trying to add bass to your voice. It ain't working out, dog. You're a woman.
Right.
I know they be taking testosterone though. They be trying to do the I forget what they call it, man.
Yeah, they be going beards more than me and shit, man.
What do they take? They be taking that hormonal stuff to change it up, but nah, it's noticeable, man.
And that shit is what they're trying to push on kids. They allow them to take hormonal changes, pills, to change their
It's sick,
Yeah.
man. It's sick.
hey, Trump said he was against that. He's like, these hospitals, a lot of these doctors, they're forcing these kids, they're forcing it upon these kids.
That's not right, yeah.
They get a second
Hey,
Ezra
so had a point.
Even on
It's against
Google
two,
Maps,
you know,
I don't know if y'all be using Google Maps. Every now and then they'll throw a tranny voice up in there. You know, yeah, that lady be speaking all nice, you know. Turn left at such and such, and then turn left at such, turn
Oh,
left.
hell no.
You could tell it's a.
You gotta use the Apple Maps. Fuck the Google Maps. I don't even use. I use the Apple Maps.
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Okay.
Uh,
In every
second Ezra
aspect
2 and
of
6.
every aspect of life, they have infiltrated.
Yeah.
Okay, and making it be known that this is Sodom and Gomorrah
Yep.
all over again,
Amplified.
amplified on steroids.
And it really hit when Obama got in there. That's when it went 1,000 miles per hour, man.
Exactly.
We was there.
Yeah, they
Remember-
even lit the White House up
Yeah,
rainbow.
His whole thing was changed,
Yeah,
right?
right.
His whole thing was changed. Now he brought change. It was that homosexual shit, and it was epping up, you know, the militarization and all of that, man. That's the change that he brought.
Yeah.
He wrote so many executive orders. What is it?
In the AA,
All of that, you know. So many things was passed behind the scenes
Yeah.
while Jake was just pacified with a so-called black
Hey,
president,
you
man.
know when he passed the NDAA Act?
That was the end of 2012.
Yeah, a New Year's.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
but
okay.
Jake was doing what?
Partying, man.
Yeah.
I remember it, man. Because we always in the spirit of haste. We always ready to get the freak out of here, man.
Every year, every day, man.
You know?
Every day.
Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 6. And that thou bring them to confusion. Verse 8. Woe be unto thee, assured, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah.
Now, Ashur is another way of saying, they pronounce it Apocrypha, but it's referring to the Syrians. You apply that today as the America, man. Okay? Read that last part again.
And it says, O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah.
It looks like everyone forgot, though.
Right.
Look at America.
Hey, but the Lord didn't forget.
Yep. Lord sees everything. And that's why he's gonna bring that ultimately at the end of the day, he's gonna destroy America. That's another reason why he's gonna destroy America. Alright? The Lord got many reasons to destroy this place, and that's one of them that we're going into.
Yeah, that's one of America's main sins.
Yep.
You know, because although they really started pushing it in the last 15 years, these devils always been on that.
Always.
They always been behind the scenes, always been a bunch of freaks and homos and lesbians. Hollywood, you know, they always been on that shit.
That TV series MASH.
I never watched it.
MASH is
So
an
I know
army
the intro.
show.
The intro's like,
Right.
how's it go?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, I know the intro. I
Right.
never watched it.
But they had this one guy on there, Klinger. Right? Klinger.
He was a
Klinger. Yeah, he was queer. I mean, straight up, you know what I'm saying? He say he wasn't, but he always dressed in women's clothes. You know, he got
said he wasn't.
He said he wasn't. You know, he was just using that as an act to get out. He was trying to get out.
You know what that remind me of? That remind me of Little Richard. Little Richard was a open homo.
Oh yeah.
He didn't hide it. And I seen an interview with him in the '79. He was talking about how all the producers, all the artists, all the celebrities, they're all partaking in that wickedness. Drugs, what they say, rock and roll, right? Sex and drugs. All of Hollywood is on that shit.
Of course. Go ahead. That was more than that.
And that was back then.
Back then.
How much more now, man?
That was in the 60s. MASH.
50s, 60s.
Yeah, the 50s even.
You know?
You know?
And that goes for everybody, man.
Now,
Everybody that you like. James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince.
now,
Shit, Prince was androgynous.
Yeah, straight up.
He had the appearance of a man and a woman.
Yeah, Baphomet.
They used to think he was gay.
Yeah.
Which he had to be gay. Come on, now, only a gay man would do some shit like that. But he a bad motherfucker though. But he was a homo, man.
It says, whose land liveth in clods of pitch,
You gotta speak a little more power, bro.
whose land lieth in clods of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not,
yep.
said the Lord, the Almighty Yahweh Shai.
And that's what Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is getting ready to do to America. It's about to make it into a closet of pitch, man. Uninhabitable.
Yeah,
Okay?
right.
Through fire. Because he did not take heed to what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah. That wasn't enough. Look at Pompeii. They were doing the same shit. The Lord allowed that volcano to burn their ass up, man. Okay? What do you think he's gonna do to America? Alright? What do you think the Most High is gonna do to America? And that's something that you people don't think. Look at all the wickedness that goes on in this place. And you don't think the Most High is gonna do something? You think he's just gonna sit back and just let the world go on as it is? Nah, man. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is getting ready to bring great judgment, man.
Boy, he got fed up during the time of Noah.
Right.
The Lord said, you know what? That's enough.
Yeah.
What these motherfuckers, you know? Kill them all. So guess what the Lord gonna do again? He gonna
Bring that fire.
Yeah, he gonna bring that fire, man.
But-
Scripture say he gonna judge the world before its iniquity, man. I got
This time the Most High is gonna get more. He's gonna get more personal, you know. He's gonna get personal with everybody, you know, because before he bring that total destruction, he got Jacob's troubles coming.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna be like an individual thing, man. The Lord gonna get you individually for your damn pride.
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing with cities. You can have different cities throughout America going through the different things, man.
Exactly.
You know?
So the Most High is gonna get personal, all right? Because you're personal in your pride. You're coming against the Lord as if He can't touch you, as if you're untouchable.
Yeah, they're personal in their sin.
You know,
It's all attacks against the Most High.
it is.
You know? It's 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
All right, man. Because this was going to happen to you if you follow Sodom and Gomorrah's steps, man. Go ahead.
Salaka, bro. I wanted to see what the NLT had. It's kind of hard with these gloves. NLT says later, The Most High condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and turned them into heaps of ashes. He made them an example of what will happen to ungodly people. Now going back, it says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
What was the unlawful deeds, man? Committing sodomy upon each other. That's why when the angel stood at the gate, Lot was there and he invited him in. He probably knew, like, man, you gotta come with me, man. You don't want to be out here with these motherfuckers, you know? And when he brought him in, what happened? Them guys banged on the door and wanted to know them, man. You think they want to take them out to dinner and know where they from and their family? Nah, man, they want to know them by popping them, man.
Well, what did Lot say? Do not this wicked thing.
Right.
That's why he offered up his daughters.
But they didn't want his daughters. They wanted the men. It shows you how vile those men were.
It shows you how many demons they had on them.
Right, because those are really demons that are on you.
You can see that bold spirit on these homos, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bold that demon. That's a bold demon, man.
Right.
Them motherfuckers is bold, yo. But
Read verse 9.
it says the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished.
All right, get that in Surah 12 and 6. Because just because you're not being punished now, everything is being recorded for the day of your punishment. All your blasphemies. Because you got these alphabet people, don't talk shit about the Most High, man. Don't talk shit, man, saying God is gay. I remember.
Thing out.
Yeah.
See that?
Huh?
That's
See the
great.
video?
No.
Yeah, bro.
He
not
actually
saying
said
one
that, bro. He's like, God is not black, white, brown. They always pushing their agenda, man.
No, he said God is. He said God is gay. God is straight. God is man. God is woman.
Remember I was telling y'all about that heathen? That one that tried to be cool?
Yeah.
This dude, he's talking about how do we know God is not a sheep?
Come on.
Man, that's what I'm stopping the shit out to, man. But whatever, man, you know? But pretty soon, nobody will be able to say nothing.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see for yourself. Or every eye shall see him, right? You're going to see for yourself that Yahweh Shema Shai are indeed men, and they're Jake men, and they're men of war.
Exodus
All right?
15:3 says that, man.
See, but these people will hear that, they don't care, man.
Yeah. Or they'll believe what Ariana Grande says in the song,
Oh.
God is a woman.
Disrespect.
Man, I remember I was in high school, and I was in the truth at that time. This one faggot came to class, and the woman's like, all the girls got all excited. I'm like, And he said God is gay. He has sex with Satan. The whole class got like an uproar. I got mad, like, so I went to church that day, and I told him, man, what should I do to this guy? What should I do to him? Like, what do you think? And basically, they're in agreement with what that guy was saying. I went to church, bro, what I thought was the house of the Most High. And basically in agreement about peace, man. Get the hell up out of here. What about Sodom and Gomorrah, man?
Come on, man.
But get that.
Remember that song? What if God is one of us? Some shit like that. Man. Huh?
Prince.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know what that's.
You got it? Rock 76.
Sirach chapter 12, verse
Back to 2 Peter 2:9.
verse 6.
Reserve the godly for punishment.
For the Most High hated sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Right, because what is sinner? Sinner is someone that commits sin. What is sin? When you break the law. Okay?
What's the wages of sin?
It's death. But what's one law that a lot of you people are breaking? Alright, that alphabet. Leviticus, let's get that. Leviticus 20 and 13. That's a law that is still in effect to this day, man.
Jake knows that law too, bro.
Right.
Jake, they know that law, bro. I don't know how it is with Northern Kingdom. Hold on, bro, Salat. I don't know how it is with Northern Kingdom and y'all houses coming up. But in the Southern Kingdom, they don't play that shit, man. When you growing up, you know? You hear about that law when you growing up. You know, I don't know how Northern Kingdom do it, though. They probably don't do that. I don't know.
I don't know. Based off working with Northern Kingdom, they play too much gay jokes.
Yeah,
Makes me question them, like, what the fuck you...
It's a whole nother experience with Northern Kingdom, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I worked with Northern Kingdom, all they play around gay jokes. When I worked with Southern Kingdom, straight man, like none of that gay
Southern
shit.
Kingdom
Man.
is more serious, bro.
Yeah. So I like working with Southern Kingdom more because they didn't play that. They weren't too silly, man. They were there to work. Well,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Northern Kingdom is immature, man. It's Romans, no offense. Well, see, I can talk that shit because I'm Northern Kingdom. I can say that, you know what I'm saying? It's Romans 1:26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. You see?
What's the natural use?
You don't hear this in the church.
Right.
They don't speak about nothing being against nature, man.
They'll say God is love, but can't provide a scripture. That he's
Right.
all love. That he loves. People say God doesn't hate the sin. He hates the, he doesn't hate the sin. He hates the sin. Well, I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Bring out the scriptures. Prove
Right.
it, right? But they can't
Right.
prove it because it's not of the Most High. Most High
Yes.
did not say that.
And it's gonna
Most
cut
High
us.
said he hates sinners.
You just read it,
Yep.
okay?
Now, natural goes back to nature. Things that happen that you do naturally.
Right.
Nature. Naturally, a man is attracted to a woman.
Yeah, and you'll feel that naturally when you start becoming a man.
Right.
You start getting hard. God damn, this girl, like, ooh, my teacher, ooh.
You start looking at the ass.
Man,
But just last year, when you was in whatever grade, you wasn't even thinking about no ass. But then that puberty hit and all that, everything started changing.
Yeah,
Huh?
but damn.
You know what I'm saying? You start seeing them lady lumps, you know? Titties in the breast, the ass.
I was in 5th grade. My teacher got some big, but don't. She was talking to me. I was sitting up. She sitting down. I was looking at them dunk the whole time. You know, because why? That's natural for me to do that. You know,
Oh, you
natural
remember?
for me. Natural for a man to want a woman and to be with a
Hell
woman.
yeah.
Man.
You remember Brightburn?
Oh yeah.
He started experiencing them changes,
Yeah.
and he wanted that girl, man.
And
He at the window. he outside flying and
he
shit.
just didn't have any game, man.
He had no game.
He was
He tried to
trying-
force it.
Yeah, he didn't have no game.
You could have impressed her with your power and got the, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it said, for even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Man, you know how many bad women you see, like in high school, this is bad female. Damn, I want her. And my friend's like, nah, you can't get her. I'm like, why? Because she's a lesbian. I said, what a waste of block. What a waste of, what a waste.
What a waste.
What a waste.
I remember this chick in 9th grade, right? I remember her name. I ain't gonna say it, but I remember her in 9th grade. She was like a girl, you know, like an actual girl. And then somewhere in 10th, 11th grade, she turned into a damn dyke, you know. But I remember like after high school, she hit me up on the private tip, you know. I forget what social media. I don't know. I forget. Might have been MySpace. It might have been a text. I don't know. She wanted me to fuck her, man.
That's the natural use.
I didn't want to fuck her, you know what I mean?
That's the
So
natural use.
I didn't. But I wish I did. But I was already like, she dressing like a dude and all of that, man.
Right.
But I remember 9th grade, she wasn't like that. But throughout high school, she changed. But after high school, she wanted me to hit it. I'm talking about like right after high school. You know what I mean? I'm glad. If I could go back, I probably would hit it. Though. Whatever.
It's one of those.
The Lord didn't have me do it.
Right.
It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Yeah, because what happens? You get AIDS, you get diseases, you have to wear a diaper.
Hey, bro, and now,
Okay.
now these women are allowing the gay men,
Oh yeah.
well, the men that like both men and women, now that's why you gotta wrap it up, man. Because now these women are getting piped by homosexuals.
Yeah.
And that's breeding for disease, bro.
That's how you, that's how
This
you.
shit is dangerous out here, bro.
You know, these women, they love them dudes, you know?
They're the
And
main,
they be
they're the main
around them.
supporters.
Yeah, they're main supporters, and they be around them. And every now and then, you know, them dudes, they come back to themselves, you know what I'm saying? They be
Oh,
like,
that
"Girl,"
urge, yeah.
that urge, and then they end up hitting them.
I seen a TikTok where a dude is acting gay. You seen that?
Yep.
Dude is acting like a homo. Like, girl, you looking good. Let's be
Oh, I
friends.
saw that.
He get the number, and once he gets the number, he started acting like a dude again,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And then they're like, why you acting like, you know, like,
Like, then she like, no, I don't want to deal with you.
see, but when he was acting like a fucking homo,
Exactly.
they was all with it, man.
All with it.
Come on, man.
He should have just played the field until he
Nah,
got
man,
something.
don't do no shit like that. You don't do no shit like
Yeah.
that,
No,
man.
you don't act like that.
You don't act like that, man.
That's putting on that which pertaining to a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't. That dude is going off.
Yeah, way off. You know, if I got to do that to get a woman, then I ain't gonna get no woman.
I'd rather beat my meat, man.
Hey, but what? Hey, why is that like that? Why it's easy for women to attack? Why is it easy
Women
for
are wicked, man.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to get to.
Women are innately evil, man. They're the main supporters of that stuff. You know, they like all that stuff, man.
They're just like the wicked that don't sleep until they have done some
Hey.
wickedness, man. Okay? Unless it has something to do with wickedness, they don't want to really have nothing to do with it, man. You know?
I probably need to go under that thing right there. Go ahead, bro. Read scripture. Yeah, Leviticus 20, bro. 13. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse
13.
13. If a man also...
Rock said shalom. Swaki.
That's all I want. So if that happens again, go under that ledge, bro. Go under the ledge. Yeah. You don't want to go in the rain.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Woo!
That's the law right there.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Both of them have committed an abomination, man. That's a law. Okay, that's a law. All
And
right.
that law ain't never going nowhere.
It's already written in stone.
Yep.
And it was even written in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
They knew the law. It was just out. It was just verbal. Okay.
Abomination. Dictionary.com. I mean, definition. A thing that causes disgust or hatred. So the Lord is disgusted by that. I mean, that is disgusting, though. Eating
Okay.
swine is disgusting.
Hey, two men with full-grown beards acting
That
like
shit
a
is
woman.
off, bro.
Shit, man.
That shit
two-
is off,
You
bro.
got one that's manly, the one that's trying to be the girly one.
That shit is off.
That's way off. How the hell you gonna get a man that look like a woman? You might as well get a woman. What the fuck?
Or a woman getting a manly. Hold on, brother. A woman getting a manly woman. I mean, I can't even say a manly woman. A woman trying to act like a man.
Right,
What
exactly.
sense does that make? Why don't you just get the real deal?
Exactly.
See, but when it comes to men, women got all this criteria, a list of every goddamn.
Yeah.
I bet you when a woman turned dyke, a lesbian, she ain't gotta do none of that
No.
shit.
Nah. No
This world is
requirement.
stupid, man.
Just don't have, just don't have that rod, okay? Don't be a real man, okay? But from what I hear, that these women be treating these women worse than men.
Well, women are evil, bro.
Yeah.
Men are not evil like that, bro.
Exactly.
Men are, everyone, have their level of wickedness, but a woman's wickedness surpasses a man's wickedness,
Wait,
bro.
hey, why you think
The scripture say what? All evil,
But little to the wickedness of a
to
woman.
the wickedness of a
Bro,
woman.
women do shit that men wouldn't even think to do, bro.
Yep.
The levels of wickedness that a woman will lie and say you raped her.
Oh yeah.
Men don't do no shit like that.
Exactly.
ruin your fucking
You
career?
know, a woman would, like
You know how many careers-
Tank. Remember what happened before his fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly, she claimed, his woman claimed that he did something to her, and he didn't do nothing to her. Then she had to come and apologize. Oh no, he didn't do nothing. I was lying. Now you deserve to go to jail,
Right,
bitch.
exactly.
The shit that you was planning for him, that should happen to you.
Yep. But there's no repercussion for them
There's no,
doing that shit.
there's no accountability.
No accountability.
Women do whatever the hell they want.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes
That's why you women going back into captivity.
That's right, man.
Yep.
You going back, you need to be in captivity.
Hell yeah.
Man. You need somebody over you.
Hell yeah.
What does woman mean?
Servant.
Yeah.
A female servant.
Female servant. That's what the Lord created you to be.
But they look at that as slavery.
Bondage.
Exactly.
Well, you look. If you didn't have a husband, you're a bondage under your father until he found you a husband.
They don't know
Right.
that's the way to a man's heart, man.
Yep.
That's how you get a man. You gotta do everything that he wants.
Yeah.
That's what makes a man happy. Like, you know,
It's not.
do what the fuck I tell you, man.
It's not how good you look, because looks only
Nah,
last
man.
for so long. It's about the things that you do for them.
It's about
How you-
respect.
Right.
It's about how you treat the man. It's about serving the man.
Yeah.
It's just like the Most High himself. He wants obedience rather than
He
love.
wants to
man.
be served,
Exactly.
Yeah.
right? And that's
Yeah.
that's the right the Lord gave us as
Right.
men.
Yep.
The Lord gave us servants.
You got that scripture?
Hey, the lioness is not mad.
Oh, I gotta go hunt for this nigga
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Nah, man.
Nope, it's
The
in
lioness
nature.
is like, this is my role. I mean, let me embrace
Yeah.
it. Let me go ahead and get this motherfucking deer so we all can eat.
Yep.
That's how.
He
Because,
gonna eat first.
because let another lion come. The male lion got to step up. Not the
Yeah.
lioness.
Right.
The male lion going to protect the pride, man.
Exactly.
Hey, in Genesis, these women are fighting against natural order because the Lord even told Eve, like, thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
They don't want that. They got a problem with
They
that.
don't want that. They got a problem with the natural order thing. So Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 25, I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Also, whoso pleaseth Yahweh Shemel Shai shall escape from her.
And that's why you may be dealing with a woman. You may not see it at that point, but Most High has it where it doesn't work out. Most High knows best. You may not, because you're distracted over beauty or
You're in the flesh.
box is so. But the Most High, he interviews like, nah, that's my servant. Cause something that y'all split it's for a reason, man. The Most High is looking out for you, man.
Yeah, because men become simple about a woman. They become real simple when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? They start
ignore red flags.
right.
Yeah.
They start doing trying to appease them. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Fuck
their
that.
role
Yeah.
instead of making them do what they supposed
Fuck
to do.
that.
They start doing what the woman is supposed
Fuck
to do.
that.
Okay?
That's why I keep my stance with my woman, man. I don't give a goddamn. This is my spirit. This is how I
Yeah,
am.
exactly.
I don't give a goddamn.
Me too.
You know what I mean? That's just how I am. I'm not going. Well, I'm gonna switch it up for you.
Yeah, my way or the highway.
Get out of
goddamn
here,
it.
man.
Well,
You
got
switch it up for me.
That's
Yep.
right,
Well, you
bro.
got-
It ain't me. It's you.
Yeah,
You're the fucking problem right now, not me, man.
Yep. Hey,
I ain't doing. I'm keeping the law of the Most High, bitch.
And you ever see this woman always, when they get caught cheating, well, you made me do it. You wasn't there for me.
That's just no accountability.
Yeah, come on.
Deflect and blame the man.
Yep.
Nah, man. Because men will deal with all type of shit, bro. The shit men will deal with, man, bro, we deal with it, man. And then a woman, the moment she's unhappy, she wants to bail out the relationship. It ain't about happiness, bitch. You know? It ain't about that.
But
It's about being committed, man.
Yep.
loyal.
You made this commitment, now roll with it, man.
Yep.
You gotta be loyal.
See, but women are not loyal, bro.
Yeah.
What Chris Brown say? These hoes ain't loyal, bro.
Hey, bro, I was singing that this morning.
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
Well, hey.
Come on, brother.
God.
Happiness is a byproduct of your obedience.
There you go, bro. Say that
Okay.
again, bro.
Happiness is a byproduct of your obedience.
Woo!
Okay, if you be obedient, then you're gonna find yourself happy.
Right, because you're going to have a husband. That obedience is going to attract the man.
Yeah.
That submissiveness is going to attract the man.
Yep.
And then the Lord will bless you with some children.
Right.
Keep your ass occupied.
Yo,
That's how you get happiness.
There you go.
that's it.
For a woman, though,
But
you
a
know?
lot of women don't want that. They don't want children.
They don't see
They
it.
focus on their fucking careers more
But
than
see,
their children.
that's the problem. They've been given another alternative, to
Other than that family.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they're telling them that this is happiness over here. you being able to do what you want to do. You know, you don't need a man to control you. That's slavery. Okay?
Hey, I watched a show called Love Don't Judge, and it's like this third one to have the same situation. This woman, her man provides, pays for everything. She don't pay for a bill in her life. She's a stay-at-home woman. She cooks, she cleans, and her dad, her friends, everyone online has a problem. You don't do that. You're a slave.
What?
You should be having a job. You should focus on your career. You should become a doctor. You shouldn't let the man change you. What if he leaves you? But
See, that's that bullshit right there.
Yeah,
What if
man.
he leaves you?
He not gonna leave
He
you
not
if you
gonna
go
leave.
goddamn.
Bro, men don't leave relationships, bro.
bro.
It's the fucking woman.
Exactly.
It's what is that? 80% something?
Yep.
Of women that filed for divorce.
Yep.
It ain't men. It's you women. Come on, man. I'm sorry, bro.
He wasn't giving me what I needed. You know, you don't know what you need. As a woman, you don't know what you need.
Right.
And that's why the fathers, even with men, the father had to choose the husband.
Exactly.
Because you women, you choose off looks. The guy could be a total piece of shit, okay? The guy could be a total piece of shit, but you got to see because he got beautiful eyes, or you just find him attractive. But the father, man, he knows, man, this ain't the right man for my daughter, man. You can't take care of my daughter. You have a lot of men that don't even want to work. They have kids. They don't let the women do everything. But anyway, can you read that scripture, that last part?
It says Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as snares and nets, and her heart as snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleasing
That means
Yahweh-
they're full of games, bro.
Yeah.
They're full of deceit and games, bro.
Yeah, like if a girl likes you, if you like a girl and she likes you, she's playing games. You have a thing called just playing hard to get.
Mind games, right?
Yeah, like bro, if you like it, why you gotta go through all this? Why I gotta go through all this hoops, man? I don't got enough time to go all through hoops, man. I'll just move on.
Hey, they say you gotta court a woman, right? Court means what?
Game.
Game. Jake be like, I gotta run game. It's just games, man, with these women, man. When men are just straightforward, what you see is what you get. But a woman is, man, they're evil, man.
Bro, men have to run game to get a woman, but a woman think you gotta keep game to keep her. Like, what
No,
the hell?
women don't have no game at all.
They
I
not-
seen videos.
No
I
game
seen
whatsoever.
videos say, hey, we can get that guy's number. I'm like, yeah, I can get that guy's number. I'm bad as shit. No, the first thing I ask, what you rate yourself? Of course, those that are prideful and most of the fat ones, oh, I'm 10. I rate myself a 10, you know. So you can get that guy's number? Yeah, I can get the guy's number. Went up. Guys, nah, I'm good. I got respectfully declined, you know. But anyway, the last part, read it. Because I want to get the precept.
Whoso pleaseth Yahweh Shemel Shai shall escape from her, but the sinners shall be taken by her.
Right, this is Sirach, chapter 26.
Did I say this, bro?
And
He made that observation thousands of years ago, you know?
women are,
When women were actually women.
yeah,
So you can just imagine now, like,
man.
you can't even call these women women.
They're beasts.
Beasts or animals.
Yeah.
They're shameless dogs. Okay, this is
Are
Sirach.
you about to bring that one out?
No,
Okay.
but I could.
Okay.
But
Go ahead.
Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. What's an example of that? Blueface and his woman.
Who?
Blueface?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Seen that
rapper
shit?
dude.
That motherfucker,
Oh, they crazy, bro.
man.
Hey, but he likes that shit. You can
Yeah.
tell if he's,
Oh, yeah.
he's still dealing with her.
Oh, yeah.
He likes all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
He putting batteries in that bitch back.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he likes all that shit, bro. It's a way of getting more money.
Yeah.
She marketing that nigga, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, PJ Washington and
I don't know who that is.
is a basketball player and Brittany Renner. Again.
Oh, the one,
With the
little whore
Russians.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she played the field. She played the game on him. Well, you know, I want to marry you, have a kid. She buried his kid. Once they got married, as soon as she had the baby, and they got married, she left. Put him on child support.
That was the plan from the jump.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But she's been saying there's videos of her saying her game, and his dumbass.
That's his fault.
Yeah, because why? Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that fears the Lord.
No.
A dishonest woman contemneth shame.
The Lord will give you a woman that you can work with.
Yeah.
She might be a demon, but she's less of a demon than these bitches out here.
The Lord will give you a decent woman.
Hey, Andrew Tate though broke her down. Andrew Tate
Brittany
broke
Renner?
Renner down,
I've seen that.
right?
I've
Broke
seen
her
that.
down. Now her whole tone has changed. She's like, she's finished with men like that. She's not gonna let no man abuse her body no more. She wanna change her diet, her everything. She wants to change everything up
Yeah, but-
because a real man came and checked her ass.
Yeah.
Well,
But how long
that,
though?
That and age.
And age too. She knows she didn't age
After
out.
that, after like 32, something like that, they start realizing,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's over for you.
Yeah.
Why? Because a woman, her prime is what, between her teens to
18, 25.
Yeah. When she starts to lose that beauty, so therefore, that's when she realizes I need to get a husband. I need to get a.
She's not as desirable.
Yeah.
It's just like
know?
in that movie, Chris Rock, I Think I Love My Wife.
I don't know if I've seen that one, but Chris
Yeah.
Rock is funny as shit.
The girl, the Washington girl.
So like, bro, I think I love my wife.
Yeah, I think I love
That's
my
a funny
wife.
ass title, bro.
Hey, that's a good movie though.
Okay, I gotta watch that
Right, right. But she said when they went, her and the
25.
girlfriend went to the club, she was like, we the old bitches in the club now. Okay?
one. Oh, they showed you that on 40-year-old version. Remember that one?
I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta see that, bro. I think the actor name is Chris Robinson. I actually seen him in person in Culver City some years back. And you had the wives on the movie. No, not 40-year-old version. Knocked Up. Knocked Up. You seen that one?
Oh, I seen that one.
You see that when they was outside the club and he was the bouncer
Yeah.
and he was letting all the young bitches get in, and then she was cussing him out. He's like, "What, am I old now?" He's like, "Look, I can't let a bunch of old pregnant bitches up in here, you know." That shit was funny, but it's making a point.
Yeah.
That shit has a time limit.
They do.
Hey, they say men age like wine
Yeah.
and women age like milk.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Sirach 26:24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband.
Bro, read that again, bro.
A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband.
An honest woman is gonna reverence her husband. You know, reverence goes back to fear.
Right.
Fear. You're supposed to fear your husband.
That's why if your husband says, don't wear that, yes, you know.
Well, if you say don't wear that, it shouldn't even be a part of your wardrobe.
Right.
Exactly.
At that point, because
Yes.
when you gonna wear it?
Right.
Right.
You know?
If your husband says, well, really, you women, if you have a husband, you shouldn't even be having a social media account.
Right.
You know? But if your husband says, take off that picture, don't push that picture, don't post it. You know? You shouldn't even be even posting yourself, period, man. Shit. But anyway, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
A shameless woman, which that's 99.9% of all the women here in America.
Right.
You're all shameless. You're doing all this like Brittany Renner. She'll hop on the internet, talk about she fucked this, fuck that, with no shame involved.
That's disgusting, bro.
She's a bitch.
And like Kim Kardashian, she had her
Oh,
own son
man.
play her porn video.
Huh?
Yeah. She saw her own son play her
Kanye
own
West
video.
son?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Someone posted it on a game and he clicked it and like, Mommy, look, this is you. She went up to him, Mommy, this is you. She was like,
Oh my goodness.
started.
Oh man. They saying that I think it's Amber Rose' son is getting
Bro.
clowned now because of what her mom do on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They're able to see her get whatever she's doing on OnlyFans. The kids are showing them.
Even in Florida, you had this woman, her son got suspended from school because her mom was on OnlyFans and the kids were playing it in school.
See, these women don't. You're not thinking these
that's
moves
so-
out. You're not thinking that
that's so
how it's gonna
shameful.
affect the people around you.
Yeah.
You're just worried about the bag.
Yeah.
This shit gotta stop, man.
Not considering the latter end,
Yeah.
you know?
Now, I'm gonna read it in the G.
That,
Oh, slow.
this is new. Ain't nobody was ever to be able to show you your mom getting piped by
Man.
some, unless your mom was a porn star. But
Man,
Than that, you know. Now it's the average bitch doing OnlyFans.
You read it in the GNTD version. Sirach 26-24. A shameless wife enjoys making a disgrace of herself, but a modest wife will act modestly even alone with her husband.
Yeah, see? Act modesty, humble.
Right.
You know, you're supposed to be humble.
Even alone with her husband.
That's
You know,
integrity.
That's integrity.
Not showing your body to the whole world. Having a husband.
Because really they're showing off their body just to advertise themselves, just in case there's a better situation for them.
Yeah.
Like they say, women, they're on the monkey bench. You know,
Yeah.
they're swinging from situation to situation. They're opportunists.
Yeah.
It's cold as hell out here, boy.
Verse
I don't know if it's ever been this cold, bro.
Nah, not this year.
It's cold as shit.
The scripture says you get with a woman, you become one flesh.
How?
Well, that's a virgin, you know.
Yeah, but yeah. Verse 25. A self-willed woman is a bitch.
It says that?
Yeah, bitch. That's why I bring it out.
Oh, what?
Self-willed woman is a bitch.
Where's that at, bro?
25 right here. Self-willed woman
damn.
is a bitch, but a woman with sense of decency honors the Lord. And how do you honor the Lord? By covering your head.
Self-willed is you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of these women are.
Well, that's how all these women
Bro,
are.
they call themselves bad bitches. Bad bitch.
Bad, shameless woman.
Hey, you know, every girl I've dealt with, and when I'm around them with their friends, I'm like, they always call each other bitches. And I ask them, if I called you a bitch right now, would you get mad? Yeah. Why? Because you and your friend, you calling each other bitches. What
I
gets
can't
mad?
deal with no woman like that.
Why you get mad if I call you one? You know? Self-willed.
I don't even like when my woman cusses, man. Every time I hear my woman cuss, I tell her, look, man, stop cussing, man.
Oh, it says.
I don't like that shit, you know? It don't sound good coming out your mouth, bitch. Stop cussing, man. You know what I mean? Y'all feel me or no?
I do.
I don't like my woman to cuss, man. It's not ladylike, you know?
This is supposed to be feminine and like humble.
You know, you're supposed to.
Why you think you got passport bros, man? Why you think a lot of men are leaving America and dealing with these other women from other countries? Because they're more feminine than the American women here now, man.
Exactly.
These women here are not even feminine.
A woman is supposed to be the opposite of a man. Okay, dainty. Okay, soft-spoken.
You remember the scripture said they wouldn't even
Put
their,
sole of their foot on the ground
I think the scripture use delicate.
for their delicateness.
Yeah, delicacy.
They're not delicate no more.
They lost that.
They're in competition with men.
In competition with men, they're up in your face. You know what I'm saying? Especially these D-I-K-E ones.
yeah.
Okay, especially if they walk with a woman. Okay, they want to put their chest out. You know what I mean?
And they sagging their pants like Jake can do,
exactly.
right under the ass cheek.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Or I've been saying woman's career. I was trying to make a lesson on it. Woman's career. I saw a billboard where it says "I belong here" and it has a woman in the Marines. I'm like, man, you belong in the kitchen. That's where you belong.
That's like what's that? The woman with the red band. What is that one? What does it say? Yeah. What does it say?
Woman. I know what you're talking about.
What does it say? There's a phrase there though.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got it.
That's all good, bro.
Hey, but a woman's career. What's a woman's career? Should it be in the Marines? Should it be a CEO?
Keep us at home.
Should it be in the construction? Man, I be going to construction sites and I be seeing female foremen. The foreman is basically one that controls and tells the controls that make sure everything is being built properly and all
Overseer.
that. Yeah, overseer of the site. You seen these women on the construction site telling you what to do.
Man, that's just
Man,
hard,
man. I went to a site, but I forgot my my helmet, and and this woman came and she started screaming. She screamed like a man to me, like, "Where's your fucking helmet?" I didn't even say nothing. I kept walking, you know. But you got that?
And just like right now, I'm just watching when he's talking. Every woman that passed by here got on pants.
Yeah.
Not one of them. Not one woman got on a dress. All of them got on pants. You know. All women have on pants except they're men. Okay, taking the role of men. They probably don't even have a dress at home in their wardrobe.
They got a skirt.
Or they probably don't even have a skirt.
No, they do, but it's like short, probably short, where they can see the cleavage.
Yeah.
Sexy fucking shit than that. Because a dress, women got dresses, but it's not the dress that you want. It's dresses that basically reveal their body, that show off their curves. Not them dresses. You gotta have them dresses that cover everything, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
I be thinking the Lord how girly my daughter is, bro.
Well, that's good.
She's super like girly, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's cool, you know.
that's real
You
good.
got that?
Oh, you say you got go ahead.
It's 1 Timothy 5:14. I would therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children.
Hey, wait. Old, 30, 40?
After their careers.
Yeah, after you've done everything. Read that again, bro. Slock it.
I would therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachably.
That's, man.
That's your position.
Hey, brother, you're being sexist.
Yeah, I am being sexist.
Hey, it's not us being sexist. It's the most. Man, might as well call the Most High sexist, right?
He created
'Cause
the
how you-
sexist.
Yeah.
He
He
created
put one-
sexist to be sexist.
He put one sex over the other sex.
Exactly.
Come on,
That's
what's
order.
What's so hard to understand about that? You know. But the younger woman married and bear
Bear
children.
children.
You're supposed to bear children at a young age. That's
Well,
your prime,
Bro, that keeps the woman busy, bro.
right?
That keeps the woman busy, bro. I tell my woman that, man. The Lord gave us children. Keep your ass occupied. We don't know how long we gotta be here.
Yeah.
No, don't. We ain't supposed to just be looking at each other all fucking day. Nah, bitch, take care of these children, man. And they get all into it too.
Yeah,
They
love
try
it.
to, they try to act like they,
That's
I got a newborn, be all into it, Try
that's
to
the,
act like you don't like, you love it, man.
Love it.
that's the true nature, man.
That's their true nature.
Because even Ezra mentions ask a woman,
Yeah, 5.
about if she would have born children at her youth compared to her older age, which child will come out stronger? The one that has it at her youth.
Yeah, man.
Okay, roughly paraphrasing that scripture.
The Lord has it to where the body tells you when you could begin to have children, man. We're supposed to have children 14, 15. You ain't supposed to be having a baby at 40, man.
Nah, man.
Or 30. At 30, it should be a wrap.
Out of prime.
Be getting ready for your grandchildren at 30.
Facts. Now
You know?
your daughter, your sons are 15 at 30.
Yep.
And you still young enough to get with them. You still
Yeah.
moving,
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. It says, I will therefore that the younger... Let me read the NLT. Let's see what the NLT says. It says, bitch, stay home.
Hey, but that's the true career, man. Is to be at home, being an overseer of the house, keeping it clean, cooking, watching over your kids. That's your job. And that's
Laundry.
Laundry. That's a beautiful job. Why would you want to be out here in the rain? Like yesterday, I had to work in the rain. I had to unload all these pipes off the fucking truck, and I was fucking dripping wet. You wouldn't want to do that shit. You wouldn't want to be in a man's position, do a man's job. Like I seen another billboard that says, "We gotta build better." It has a fucking woman on it with a construction. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, the house is a whole world.
Yeah.
It's a whole world, okay? And it has to have an overseer as well. It has to have a foreman, and the woman is the foreman, okay, of that world. And that's a great world, okay, because that world brings forth the next world.
But the
okay?
serpent will make you think that that's a bad world.
Right.
Everyone when a woman says that she's pregnant and having kids, a man, everyone always seems like, especially other women, seem like you're ruining your life. What about your career? What about that? Like, but they just totally dismiss how she's bringing another human being into this world.
Exactly.
But they just focus on, what about your life? What about them? Well, her life is supposed to bring in another woman. Another seed into this
The whole
world.
part of sex.
Right.
And that always comes from women that don't have no children, no man, no nothing. Okay, it always comes from basically them. The women who have a life, who has children, who has a husband, who has a foundation, they don't come with stuff. They don't come with that type of message, man.
Hey,
Okay.
you see, Beyonce is still with Jay-Z,
Exactly.
popping out his babies.
Yeah.
You see, Cardi B is with old boy,
Yeah.
popping out his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, they talk that shit, but
Right.
that's
don't
really
walk
what they want.
Right. Exactly. All right.
Hey, one of the dopest songs? This is a man's world.
Exactly.
So, Sex in the City writer Candace Busho, 64, admits she regrets choosing a career over having children as she is now truly alone.
I was about to say that, because she's lonely.
Yeah.
You're lonely, bitch.
Yeah.
Now, after that, all the sexcapades, about 33, 34, 35, you women it start to hit you. Reality is setting in. Damn, I ain't got no man. Damn, I ain't got no children. Damn, I got all this money, but I ain't got nobody to vacate with.
But remember, you don't need no man.
Right? You don't need no
You
man.
don't need no man.
Keep putting that dildo inside you, bitch. The dildo is starting to feel cold. You need a warm rod in you, girl.
Exactly.
And then they tired from hopping dick to dick.
Yeah.
You tired of being somebody's one night stand or a side chick.
Well, that's what you that's what you portray
That's all
yourself.
you good for is, good, that's it. You ain't nobody wife.
No.
You get that scripture? Get it.
Corinthians chapter 11 and 11.
What Corinthians? First or second?
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and 11. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord.
Yeah, we both need each other, man. It's not like women you could do better without a man. In this society, it make you feel that way because it's more easier for you women to cater to yourselves and for you to survive on your own. But in reality, you need a man, all right?
Well,
you need a man, all
They
right?
for both each other.
It was this lady, she asked this young girl, 15, what if she wanted children. And she said, yeah, she wanted children. She's like, you gonna want a husband? She said, no, I don't want no husband. But, you know why? Because I won't be able to collect child support. Okay? That's what she said at 15.
That's what we have been reduced to.
Exactly. Child support. That's all. That's all I need him for is child support and his sperm. That's it. I don't need a man for nothing else.
Thicker than a nickel, man.
Man.
A little sloppy though.
Damn, bro. Damn,
A
bro.
lot of sloppy.
Damn, bro. You release some stress. I want to see that. But anyway, I'm focused.
Hey man.
But like I always say, every aspect of your life revolves around a man.
Yeah, man.
Everything that you have revolves around a man, from your panties, okay, the panties,
Tampons.
yep,
Twinkies.
Pads.
exactly. Your lace front, okay,
Hey,
your
feminism.
makeup, all that mess that you put on to beautify yourself for another woman, it all comes from men.
The music that you listen
The
to.
music that's fucking up your head, okay, it's all coming from men.
They make the beats. They're
Exactly.
writing the lyrics for the chicks.
Yep, they made the instruments, the board,
They're mixing it.
the microphone.
Yep.
Men built this world, man.
Yep.
And men are the one that keep it running. I've seen these videos about bitches. I hate men. We don't need men. All these type of videos, but most men are firefighters. Most
look.
men are policemen.
But look, when you call a woman a bitch, so you hate your mom, that's how they'll come at you.
Right.
But they'll say they hate men.
Right.
But ain't nobody like, you hate your father?
You hate your father.
Hey,
Double standards,
I
man.
think there's a show, was it Survivor, that they had men on one island and women on the women on the other
And
island.
the woman, they couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
The men had to come and save the woman,
Had to
man.
come and
they
say
did-
that.
All they did was fight and complain, about each other.
Yeah.
That's all that got done.
They
They
couldn't
didn't
start
have
no
no shelter.
fires. They couldn't make no shelters. You women, man. Hey, man. Watch when the lights go out, man. Watch when the Lord pulls the rug from under the society, man.
Yep.
Just watch, man.
Yep.
You're gonna be looking for the men that you despise.
It's ooh, you know how cold that's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be cold, bro.
Yeah.
Cool, that's gonna be the. Look at this shit, man.
And look,
That shit.
see, the Most High, what he's doing is making men tired of you.
Oh yeah.
He's
The
making men,
MGTOW.
okay? He's making men tired of you to where if you want to come to a man gonna be like,
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
no. Go do you. Like
Yeah,
you
right?
told me to go do me, go do you.
Yeah, like in that day, you see a bitch that you try to get at, but she denied you, give you the cold shoulder. She sees you, please help me. Like, nah,
I ain't helping you.
I'm good. Remember,
You independent, right?
Yep.
do it yourself, right?
That's why I be doing shit for my woman. I be like, that's why you need a husband, man. You ain't got it, man.
Right.
These women can't figure out the little basic things.
And wait till the Lord sends those death angels. Ezekiel 9:4.
Apparition.
Not exactly. Okay.
They gonna run to what? The woman, I mean the man. Alright? The women always run to the man.
That's why, like you said, the Lord putting that spirit out there. That's why the platforms are so big now.
Exactly.
You know, the Kevin Samuels, the Fresh and Fits, all that shit, man.
Passport bros.
Oh yeah.
Because
You know,
they're speaking a lot of true shit that men are actually going through, man.
the Lord is forcing that conversation
Right.
and really exposing you, woman, for the demons that you are, man.
And
Like,
showing that men are fed up.
Yeah. Facts.
Men fed up with this talk. Because that's you say all we do is talk, but all you do is talk. Okay, because your actions can't build anything. Your talk can't build
Shit,
anything.
man.
We can say something and the next day it's formed.
Yeah.
Okay, but you just talk.
Bro, you remember? I mean, not you remember. It's a lot good. These women chase this bag, right? But who? Is it a woman on the money?
Exactly.
Men.
Men.
Men on the money, man.
Damn.
Got that?
Exactly.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. A man shall be as an hiding place from the wind.
Hey, the Purge.
Yeah, man.
Remember that? Two little sexy little light-skinned babies.
Yeah, that incident in Florida.
Wow.
That man went to the gym, girl working out by herself.
Oh yeah. Hey, but the dumb bitch opened the door for him.
Yeah, no
she thought,
discernment.
she thought he was trying to work out. But
Bitch,
don't-
what are you doing
man,
working out late at night anyway?
Hey, what's the first thing he grabbed? You saw the video?
I can't remember.
The first thing he grabbed was her ass.
Yeah,
She
he
looking
was-
pretty thick. She was looking pretty nice.
He took him down like nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
she got the first thing he grabbed was that ass. I was good at.
Bro, I seen the comments. Man, these women, man. These women were just bigging her up. Man, it's
Bro,
like, yo,
he got
man.
tired, like, man, kind of.
If that dude really wanted to take that bitch out, it's nothing. Especially with all them weights. Man, that woman, man, oh, man.
Bro, he picked her up and slammed her ass. He was like,
And he was on something. Because he could have easily got hold of that bitch. Planted that bitch down, took that, you know what I mean?
You saw her, she just walked by and did this when she passed us. Okay? That wickedness.
That's why her body looked like that.
Yeah, her body all
Still hit,
flabby.
Oompa loompa.
Still hit, bro?
I hit it, bro. Oh, man. I hit on some strong drink. But yeah, man, you women about to lose, man.
In a big way.
And it's gonna hurt, man. Ain't gonna be no running away. Women like to run away from problems, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They can't face, like,
Yeah.
my woman, she can't really face shit head on.
Like if they see like her man struggling, they don't want to support. They don't want to leave. They don't want to sit there and actually support.
I remember
Suffer with their man.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
the road?
But like you have the movie,
Road,
yeah,
yep.
the movie The Warriors, like the MMA movie. That guy was struggling, but
Oh
his
yeah,
wife,
Warrior with
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, man. Yes, yes.
His wife stuck by him. You know, she didn't leave. She stuck by him.
Hey, bro,
Even though they were going through that, you know, losing shit, you know, couldn't afford the house.
and bro, the mind of in-dubs nowadays is I don't want a broke nigga. I don't want a broke man.
That's why they don't got a man.
Hey, their standards is like beyond mental
Reality,
disorders.
bro. Yeah.
Okay,
They're delusional.
very delusional. It's beyond delusion.
Yeah.
Talking about they want a man, he got to make $200,000 a year
6 figures.
to support their lifestyle.
She only making $30.
She making 30, if that.
If
and,
that.
And she done just ate some damn top ramen noodles out of a cup. Okay, and she talking about she need a man that's making 200,000.
It's like, who do you think you are?
Look, suck it. A lot of these, oh, you got it, bro. You know, a lot of these women, they think that the looks is just enough. right? But they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to do anything. You know, they can't even do the basics.
Yep.
They just think that, I remember a woman on Fresh's Foot. Why do you think a man should stay loyal to you? Why do you think a man should be with you? Because I'm good. Look at me. I'm good. Look at me. I'm a bad bitch. I make him look good.
You're not a bad bitch. You gotta put all this makeup on. You gotta have all this hair extensions. Now you gotta have all these things added to you, man.
Well, even if you ain't got that and you are a bad bitch and shit, once a man get that nut, okay, it's like
It's done with you.
It's
done
clear.
with you, bitch. What's
Yeah,
that?
if you
Give
ain't
a
coming
fuck
with
how
a-
good you look.
You ain't coming with a meal. If you
Exactly.
ain't serving a man.
Exactly.
You ain't what the fuck.
After he get that nut, you better get up and start doing something.
Clean him off.
Exactly.
Give him his towel. He can shower. Go make him a hot meal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And leave him the fuck alone.
Exactly.
And that,
You know. Otherwise, all that with all that shit.
That's why they say. Yeah, it's easy for you to a man to have sex with you, but you can't keep a man.
Can't keep it. Okay. Because it's especially with that type of attitude, I'm a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? Once a man conquered you, he done conquered you. Okay, so now you're done. He can throw you in the back. Now you nothing now.
That's all you had. That's all you had anyway.
That's it. That's it. And I got it. Now it's time for me to go.
Yeah. Once you get the pussy, it's like, this bitch ain't even that.
Yeah.
He ain't even all that anyway, bitch.
Yeah. Box all loose and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't even think I like you no more, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
hey, this is why she says this.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse
Man, I don't think it's ever been this cold, bro. If it's been this cold, maybe at night. It's like midnight weather right here, bro.
Right. It's like 40. When I came over here, it was like 44.
Yeah, it's like 41.
Yeah, it's probably like 41 right now.
It was helling earlier.
Yeah, you see
You
that?
know, out
In the
there
valley, yeah.
where the brothers live, and it's snowing.
Snowing, yeah. That brother Mark Drive, it's snowing
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Sirach 25 and verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure.
Right, you shouldn't, when you deal with a woman, you shouldn't make her a woman because of the pleasure part, because of the box. You gotta see what she can provide for you. How can she help you? Because when it goes to the beginning, why did the Lord create a woman? To be a helpmate unto the man. A
Yeah,
woman,
how can she benefit you?
right.
Yeah.
Now, a woman's supposed to be a helpmate, man. She's supposed to help you in some type of way. You shouldn't just make a woman your woman because of her box. That shouldn't be the only, that shouldn't even be the first part. That shouldn't even be the number one, decision making, man.
But
I
see,
mean,
now
it is
that's,
now.
Yeah, because of the society, that's all that's pushed.
But if you try to take a woman serious, it shouldn't be like that.
yeah,
but that's what they got out there on the table now is they saying, what do you bring to the table? And what do the woman say?
I am the table.
I am the table. You're
What type of shit is that, bro? Woo, Lord. That's not answering the question.
exactly.
Damn, it's
Not
like
the
women
table.
can never give you real adult answers, bro.
Right.
It's all this other stuff.
The table is already there. What you bringing to it? Okay, talking about I am the table. Stupid, man.
I got a scripture out. You was done with that one?
no, that was it.
It's Sirach 7 and 26.
Hey, that was spirit. I feel got next.
Okay. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. Backing up your point.
That's right.
You know, you don't want to be dealing with any old woman out here, man. You want a woman that has something to her, man. You know, that could bring some quality to your life.
Yeah, can help you in some type of way.
Yeah.
You know,
Because a woman's supposed to be a what? A helpmate.
help me.
But that don't mean you're not going to have trouble in the flesh, though.
Yeah,
Right.
because
That don't mean these women aren't demons. You remember, they're more susceptible.
Susceptible.
They're more
Susceptible.
to these demons than we are, man.
yeah,
So Satan can hop on these women like nothing. They don't even know how to differentiate. The woman could go in the shower cool, come out a fucking demon, man. So you gotta deal with them with knowledge, man. You gotta understand. Oh shit, Satan on this motherfucker. Let me get the fuck out of Dodge.
women react because they're emotional creatures, but they react on their emotions, how they feel. They feel some type of way for you. They don't think logically. They'll just act upon their emotions. That's why sometimes they give you attitude, give you
Man, all the
problems,
time.
man. You know?
See, Satan is easy to get to him like he did Eve. Oh, what did he say? That you gonna die? Just if you do this? Nah, you ain't gonna really die. You ain't gonna die. He just don't want you to. He just want to keep you like, you know.
And she believed it.
Yeah,
Gullible bitch. That's why the scripture said he beguiled Eve.
I like watching this, like these gold digger videos.
Yeah.
There's one video, like, there's one guy, Beauty. I like watching this shit. I don't know if this shit's fake. It's just for entertainment. but
It's probably fake now, you know?
yeah. But I like watching this shit because he seems real. This shit seems real.
Who is he?
Beauty. UDY. This one guy, he came in testing his girlfriend. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go out real quick. And basically, to make a long story short, she gave up her relationship that she been with for years for a guy that promised her all these good things. And she was willing. She gave him up. She was willing. She broke up. The guy had it like break up with your boyfriend on the phone. I get you all this. And she did it ASAP, man, because she wanted the fame. She wanted the riches. She wanted what the guy had to offer, man. And once she did that, boom, Badoozled. The boyfriend worked in. Cameras came in. You know. My point is, bitches be like the apostle said. Apostle Paul always mentioned this. The grass is not always green on the other side. And that's what these women are always looking for.
They're
For a better opportunity for themselves.
And they'll stab you in the back to do it.
Just like that, man. That's
Look
why
at children with this bitch.
Yeah.
She'll go hop on another motherfucking dick.
In front of your face. You know?
Like you ain't had her back for 10 years.
Right.
Scandalous, man.
It's like those gold digger pranks.
What's that saying? The chickens are coming home to roost, shit like that.
Yeah.
All that shit gonna bite you in the ass later,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It might feel good now, but it's what they call karma, man.
and yeah, cause you have some bros that had their woman turn their back on them, man.
I feel like my woman turns her back on me every month.
Mm.
Every month,
Yeah.
I feel traded. You know, like damn, bitch, you ain't down for me, man.
Yeah, but it all
Hey, somebody said that the Most High made women so wicked he had to drain them once a month.
Oh, damn.
and that's why you can't be bedoozled off the words that they tell you. I'm gonna ride with you, I love you. Nah, man, we'll see when society falls or your face is on the news saying you're a terrorist and they come after you. They say when that chip comes in, you'll see, man.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta have that expectation that your woman probably leaves, but have that hope.
That's why you gotta
work out your own salvation.
keep the main thing, man.
Yeah.
And that's
Keep your eyes on the prize, man.
Yeah.
Serve Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
all right.
You know,
That's
everything else in the background, it is what it is.
So all that matters, man, because the woman can't save you. The Most High can. And that's what we should put our main focus to at all times, even with dealing with women, man. You gotta have a balance.
Yep.
Okay? You gotta make sure you put business before pleasure. What's the
Right.
business? What's the business that we're referring to? The Lord's business.
Right.
The Lord's work. You know, like Saturdays, we're out here, a lot of brothers out here, you know, sacrificing themselves for this work, man. Every week. Saturdays is a day where everyone goes out with their women. You know, do this, do that.
Oh, they want that day.
Right. But Saturdays is the day that us sincere believers of Yahweh Shema Shai sacrifice for the Lord, man. Okay, because we know that the Lord, like even if we lose, whatever we lose, the Lord can give us something better. You know? And in the kingdom we're gonna get more than what we even want for, man. That's why Peter asked, you get that in Matthew 19?
Yes, sir.
The last whatever we lose, whatever we lose on this side, for the Lord's sake, okay, you will receive 100-fold. And you have brothers that have lost women because of this truth, man. Okay?
I lost a woman coming into the truth.
All right.
Me too. But
I wish I
what
could
I've
find it
gained,
now.
what I've gained is way better than what she is.
You got Sophia, bro.
Exactly. The real
What did
one.
Paul say? Time all things done
Yeah, that's
for the
it.
excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Yeah, because nothing else like this knowledge, man. Okay? When the world is turning to shit, what keeps it stable? Knowledge, His word. Our understanding this word. The scripture says, with all thy wisdom, get understanding. Okay? You got it?
Matthew chapter 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall
And Peter had a wife. He had children. Okay,
Yeah.
but he had a job. He was
How
a
do we-
fisherman.
How do we know Peter had a wife?
Because when you go to
You remember her? The scripture say his mother-in-law was sick.
Oh yeah, come on, you're right. Yeah.
Peter's mother-in-law was sick. You know.
Hey, in the movie they showing him having a daughter, I think. In one of the movies.
Yeah.
I think so.
Jake is fruitful.
And it says, We have forsaken all and followed thee.
yeah, when Peter and Andrew, when Yahweh Shai came, what were they doing? They were fishing. And Yahweh Shai told them what? Follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. And they said and the scripture says they immediately followed Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
And it says, And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Go ahead.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold.
Hundredfold.
Can I read this? Back it up. It's Matthew 8 and 14. And when Yahushua was coming to Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laying and sick of a fever. So his wife's mother, you know?
I knew we caught that.
No, I mean, you know, the apostles taught us, you know?
Go ahead.
And it says,
That's how Apostle Kahar, you know, he'll do it like that, you know? I'm sure that's where I got it from, you know?
I just read that last night in Mark.
Yeah.
It's up in Mark.
Yeah, it's up in Mark too.
and it says, For my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life.
Bro, I like Mark, bro.
Yeah.
I like Mark.
Do that last part again.
And it says, shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. So whatever you lose, you're going to gain it more.
Hey, Job.
So,
Job is an example of that. Whatever he lost, the Lord doubled up on him.
Hey, he gave him more beautiful children. You know? His daughters were the most beautiful women at that time. Okay? That's dope, man.
Just go to it, bro. Go to it. Go to Job 41, 42.
You have some children, they're very, beautiful seeds.
Yeah, I'm thankful that my daughter's beautiful, you know? In my humble opinion, you know, I don't know. But she's a pretty little girl, you know?
Hey,
If you can easily have a...
at the end of the day, all Jakes, man, you know.
Nah, that's some ugly motherfucking Jake, yo. That's some ugly ass Jake, boy. I see some... Look at this motherfucker. Now I'm playing.
It's not Jake, though.
I know, I'm playing. Nah, I done seen some ugly ass Jakes, bro. Oh, she banging?
You want to get to the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, closer?
14 is.
Yeah.
Nah, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fuck it, bro.
you want to go start 11 because we started getting blessed.
Yeah, get the whole thing up.
All right, let's start.
The conclusion of the whole thing, you know, get the conclusion.
Job 42 and 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends.
Look how the Lord, look how it's worded. He turned the captivity of Job.
Hey,
Bro, we're in captivity too.
hey.
But the thing is, he wasn't in captivity. He was he was in hell.
Right.
Dealing with hell.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This brother
That's a
crazy.
form of captivity.
That's a, you know,
Yeah.
he was suffering like crazy.
Exactly.
Hey, why did Job had to pray for his friends? Tafipanya, why did Job have to pray for his friends? You read Job? You read Job? Huh?
Why do you have to pray for his friends?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You know, have you read the book of Job?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why Job had to pray for his friends because they weren't speaking what was right. So the Most High was angry with them and told Job that Job better make a sacrifice unless I deal with you for your father. Okay? So go ahead.
And it says, also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
Now, the scripture say it gave twice. Yeah. Yahushua said 100. So you can just imagine.
Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him and comforted him all over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and everyone an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning.
That's gonna be us.
Yeah, bro.
That's gonna be us, man. The Lord gonna bless our latter end more than the beginning, man.
Hey, you have bros that had businesses, jobs, money,
Houses.
yeah, you have to lose that. You're gonna get a whole goddamn palace, man, a whole mansion, a whole planet to yourself, man.
For he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels.
Now, if you go back, smash that in half is what he had. He had 7,000. You know, he had 3,000.
And guess what? Them animals can get it on. They keep increasing.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm just saying, like the numbers actually doubled up, you know?
And 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 she asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters.
You know, that's more land, too.
That's the. I was just
That's
thinking.
spirit, bro. There has to be more land right there, too.
Exactly.
You know?
And he called the name of the first Jemima, and the name of the second
Just try your best, brother.
Kazia, and the name of the third, Karen Hapuch, or something like that. Hapuch. And in all the lands were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. After this, Job lived 140 years and saw his sons and his sons' sons, even 4 generations. So Job died.
So the Lord let him enjoy it. 140 years, he let him enjoy it, man.
That's something to see. Like,
Yeah.
you see your lineage grow. Like, you see your son grow. You see him have a son, and his son grow. It's a blessing, you know. Yeah, you saw your own family. That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, family tree.
Yeah.
Family tree start with you. Now we gonna get it on in the kingdom, man. I can't wait, man.
They're sending us to the 4th generation. So the kids that he lost got back.
Bro, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, because what we brought out Exodus 20, the 3rd, 4th generation, man. So,
Yeah, so you got to see them kids that he lost come back.
There's no kids that
But the Lord, he's so cold. Them 10 that he got could have been them exact 10 that he had. The Lord do that too.
Why? Why is that? 'Cause the Lord
He's the Father of spirits.
Yep, that's why. He's the Father of
You was gonna say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Lord do what he want, man. You know, yeah, we could go to that scripture, 3rd, 4th, but the Lord, we wanted, you know, remember it was a trial, it was a test. And you would know if that's the same spirit, you know?
But damn.
Got the same mannerisms, same, you know? I know all my seeds got different spirits, man. Different personalities. One's quiet, one's hype, one's in the middle. My daughter's the craziest though, man. By far. But yeah, we got like a couple minutes. Oh shit, we already there, bro. We already there. Yeah, go ahead. But I ain't on front. It's cold, bro.
Huh?
I feel like I'm in Lancaster or something. Yeah?
How does it go? I'll do better to you.
What do you want?
In Jeremiah, it said I'll do better to you.
Well, let's just, wrap it up.
If I can find it. If I can find it.
It's not even better, bro. Dare not.
Ezekiel 36 and 11.
Ezekiel 36 and verse 7. And it says, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, I have lifted up my hands.
36 and 11.
And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estate. And I will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
So with that, if you are edified, we will be here next week. We want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakadash. Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahushai,
Barak the Yahweh,
Barak the Yahweh,
and Barak the
Barak the
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Double honors to our apostles and the elders, the great millstone, and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect. Brothers out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.